Hey Titters, how you doing? I mean, I know you're not doing great, but I hope, other than being very tired, that you're alright. Please don't take this the wrong way, but I was glad to see that you cancelled your stream today, because you need a rest, my friend. And I know it's stressy, I completely understand where you're coming from, but you need to take care of yourself. So I hope... Oh, fucking mood, mate. But I hope that you can have a restful time during this stream and just sort of chill out and enjoy me being a prat. And, you know, make the occasional dirty joke if you feel up to it. And just have a nice Sunday. I'm going to put my gloves on because my hands hurt a bit today. I've always been very, I'll sleep when I'm dead about these kind of things, so I know where you're coming from. We'll lose the music for a second while I just go back to... That's better. Physical and mental spoons are pretty much absent right now, so even though I don't want a break, it's probably not the worst idea. It really isn't the worst idea. Speaking as somebody who has burnt themselves right the fuck out doing what you've been doing in the past, yeah, this is a very good idea. Having a break is a very, very good idea, even if it doesn't feel like it internally. So yeah, just try and chill today, relax, enjoy the stream, and as I don't have to worry too much about running over into your stream slot, I may go a little bit longer just to finish off the final episode of Wallace and Gromit, if needs be. We'll see. Oh bugger. No, I forgot something. There we go. No, there we go. On the plus side means I get to play more Metal Gear 3. Yeah, exactly. That's a win. That'll work, wouldn't it? Okay. Oh, and I decided, seeing as this will likely be the last Wallace and Gromit stream, that I should dress appropriately. Right. Let's get the giveaway started. So we're on to the last little bit of Muzzled today, which means that I've already set up the Bogey Man, which is the final episode, but yeah, so that's what we'll be doing today. I forgot about Nigel Fovery. Fovery, yes, beautiful, love it. Well done, Tidders. You may be spoonless, but you're firing on all cylinders when it comes to good puns. Well done. Really, if they'd have got Tim Curry to voice him, that would have been absolutely stellar. I mean, I'm a massive Tim Curry fan anyway. Hey, Rocket, how you doing? Yeah, I'm a massive Tim Curry fan anyway. If Tim Curry is in something, I will watch it just to see what he's doing and how much scenery he's going to chew. But, like, I'm a really big fan of the Fern Gully movie. I don't know if folks have seen that. It's an old one. But he plays the bad guy in that, and he is so good. Never heard of it. You've heard of James Cameron's Avatar, right, Tidders? With the blue people? Well, Fern Gully was that story, but with fairies in a forest instead of aliens in space, and it came out in the 90s. I really like it. It's got a good soundtrack. It's got a good voice cast. It's got Robin Williams in it playing a bat. Can you really get any better than that? Hey Cyborg, how you doing? And yes, indeed, fuck the 11 to 20 leveling for Breakpoint. Hey Dammy, how you doing? Yep. Robin Williams as essentially a main character, but like a side character. Tim Curry as the main villain, and you've got Christian Slater as the main as the voice of the main male character. I did enjoy your shitpost, Cyborg. I thought it was very funny, and I had a little boogie along to it. Hey, D-Mac. How you doing, mate? Okay, so, seeing as folks have filtered in now, previously on Wallace and Gromit's Grand Adventures, the aptly named by Tidders, Nigel Fowberry, Monty Muzzle, has been proven to be an abusive arsehole who kidnaps dogs and forces them to work for him in his fundraiser fair, which is very clearly just a massive fucking scam. Hey, P. Oh, no. Don't hit the escape key on my keyboard, please, sweetheart. And I need that. Oh, cool. Best of luck to her. Hope it goes well. What do you want, Porthos? What? You've been so good right up until I went live. Why, please? What do you want, sweetheart? Oh. Excuse me, folks. I've got to rejiggle my seating so that the dog can sit next to me. Right. Are you comfortable now, sweetheart? Oh, you wanted to look at your reflection in the mirror. Right. Okay. My dog is a narcissist. Aren't you? He's like, hey, baby. Hurt himself. Right. Oh, jeez. Hey, Destroyer. Thank you for being subbed for 15 months. Fucking hell. Thank you very much, mate. How you doing today? Supermarket burger for lunch, surprisingly large, just $1.25. Nice, that sounds good. D-Mac, that's harsh. Also, I'm pretty sure she'd break you in two if you said that to her. Time to guillotine the dog slaver. Yes, yes it is. It is time to fuck up this dog slaver. Are you ready, Porthos? We're gonna go beat him up. Yeah, we're gonna go beat him up, aren't we? Yeah. I can't actually see what you guys can see on the camera, but hopefully that will give you a slightly better view of Porthos. You make this so difficult for me, matey. You really do. Lucky you're cute. Second place is just fair. Fair enough. Got a sleep headache, but otherwise I'm fine. Well, I hope the headache dissipates soon. Wow, you two are alike in that regard then, D-Mac. Okay, so we're Wallace at the moment because Gromit is trapped inside the muzzler. So we need to shut everything down. Just checking what I've actually done already. Because it's been a week.
One last fight, And another pie is gobbled by Gabbly.
Enjoying a bit of a lead.
Mrs. Gabbly is a pie-eating machine.
But I'm enjoying myself so much, I've lost count.
I can't believe you're in the lead.
That's
Look
me
at
with
the
Squigs, that
munching
is.
Major.
Happen, but don't forget the tortoise and the hare, Mr. Wallace.
Indeed, Tidders. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself so much I've lost count is exactly my approach to Squigs. I say, looking over at the cabinet, which is now full.
The would-be chomping champion.
I've still got more that haven't arrived yet as well, which is just a very upsetting thought.
It's meat pies by dawn, and by heck, look at that crust fly.
Hello, Mr. Panea. I was wondering if from your elevated vantage point, well, you haven't seen Mr. Muzzle up to anything suspicious.
No, Destroyer, no you don't. I mean, Slow's thinking about it.
Secret surprise for the fairgoers? Oh, I can't say I have. You never know.
Because I have my own office now, he doesn't see my collection quite as often as he would have done previously. And he was stood in the doorway the other day and he saw them in the cabinet and he just went, "Fucking hell, where did all those come from?" That sounds amazing, D-Mac. I want pictures. I think you have a problem, Hobby, and the solution is more Squigs. It is! The problem is I don't have enough storage space for Squigs. Edwina's note.
Excuse me, Panea. Mrs. Gabbly wanted me to give you this.
Ah, must be a message to read out for the
Look,
fair.
if you want to lay on my lap, lay on my lap. But stop pushing your head into my hands.
Fairgoers are cordially invited to attend Mrs. Vinnie Gabbly's victory celebration to be held later this evening at the
Oh, there's my
Gabbly residence.
secret, D-Mac. I'm just a bunch of Squigs in a trench coat.
Major Croft, so long as he's humbled by defeat and pie fatigue.
A scandalous suggestion. You'll regret the day you taunted a crumb.
Roman Gabbly now, putting away pie in Gabbly.
Not only is Winnie Gabbly a fucking pie-eating machine, but she is also a sassy little shit talker. I love her. I want to be her when I grow up. Yeah, she's great, isn't she? She's fab. What have we got? We've got a duty fortune. Bye, Porthos. The guzzling granny. That's a bit harsh. Also, I'm pretty sure there's videos of that on Pornhub.
Phrasing? The ride. That's enough. Suppose I'd better get back to the
Notice.
duty calls. A note, Mr. Panea.
Your hair could be mistaken for pirate's gold.
But Duncan, isn't that the last line of your poem? The one you wrote specially for me?
Why, yes, my dear. Its greatness is such that it's already been quoted.
The poem you wrote each and every line of?
Why, yes, of course.
How odd.
That little pick-me-up comes courtesy of Monte Muzzle's fortune-telling machine, generously shared by Mr. Wallace.
Duncan just admits bagpipes. He kind of does, doesn't he? Yeah.
Honey cakes.
Gabbly is too powerful. Yes, she is.
Nothing. It's plagiarism, lies, deceit. I'm through with you, Duncan Mc...
Like, I know Duncan's trying to be nicer now because he wants to win Felicity over, but I kind of feel like this is payback for how much of a fucking jerk he was to everybody in the last episode. She'd bludgeon the little shithead to death in a second. Yes.
And the
Yes, she
action is
would.
now really heating up.
Even Wallace becomes a sociopath when he's in a point and click. Yeah.
Your home smells of a patch of mold?
Hey, Mr. Paneer, you've clearly never been to the House of Gabberley, and now you never will.
Hey. Alright then.
One last bite, and another pie is gobbled by Gabberley.
I've already given him the note from Mrs. Gabberley, so let's see if there's anything else I can do.
Aren't you feeling full yet, Mrs. Gabberley?
Heavens, no, pet. It's rare that I get to let my hair down at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Quite.
This one is to die for. Pity I can't offer you a taste.
Look at Major Crumb's face. He's so angry.
Nonsense! Enemy propaganda! Don't believe a word of it. Soon as I've claimed
A little bit, yeah,
victory,
Dammy.
I'll be back on my favorite airborne attraction.
Oh, right. Right.
The would-be
okay.
champion continues to shovel pie down his gullet. But the Major seems to have met his match in Vinny, the Wonder Nosher.
Oh, yeah, look at these.
Bloody hell. Just gonna pinch some pie plates. Just gonna...
Oh, the rest of me finished pies.
The rest?
What my stomach told me I'd got through more than just these appetizers here.
And Major Crumb has just learned that Mrs. Gabberley is in the lead by a most devastating pie margin.
No, Dammy, he's not cheating. He's just making Major Crumb aware of exactly how many pies Winnie's eaten.
I think I might have been out-pied by the enemy.
And it seems the Major might be giving up, though he's only 9 pies behind.
9? That's it. I capitulate. I surrender. Hoist the white napkin of chronic pie fatigue.
Yippee!
And down goes the Major, out for the count. Congratulations!
Wallace is officially a denizen of chaos.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you like pies, Veneers Purveyors of Peculiar Produce is open daily for all of your baking and pie eating needs.
I can't believe she beat me. I'll never be able to show my face.
It's all those
in the
biscuits you
office
ate earlier, mate.
again.
Never mind, Major Crumb. You guzzled gamely. Perhaps you just bit off a bit more than you could chew.
Perhaps a man must know his limits. The only thing that can lift my spirits now is a spin on that RAF ride, if you'll excuse me.
This can only end one of two ways.
And remember, whether you want pakora, pies, pudding,
First
or
loss for the
chocolate
British
candy,
Empire, truly the beginning of the end. Hey, Mr. Mouse, how you doing?
2-minute walk from this fairground.
Let's have a chat with Winnie again.
Wondering if I could have a word.
Of course.
I've got a sneaking suspicion that Mr. Muzzle might be up to no good.
Ooh, you mean robbing the rich to give to the poor? The scoundrel.
Well, I'm not exactly sure, but I think he might have got a hold of my grommet.
Well, he's taken hold of the entire town, hasn't he? Really reached in and brought out the philanthropists in us all.
Well, no.
Glad to
that's
hear it,
not
Mr.
what I
Mouse.
meant.
Now don't be jealous, Wallace. You've helped raise plenty of money with your ice cream machine. You should be proud. Now, if you don't mind, I'll just be finishing my pie.
Okay then. Guess I can't do much more with her. She'll leave when she's done. Where is he? There he is.
Ooh, heavy. Balderdash. I was only on her this morning.
Oh, just over our limit, I'm afraid, Corporal Crumb. You must have piled on pounds since then.
That blinking contest. And I'm a major, don't you know?
Aye, a major liability. So, you're banned, for safety's sake. Perhaps go for a jog or something, and work off some of that extra weight.
Okay, let's
Peculiar produce.
let's make this the proper
A balloon.
fairground
Always,
experience.
good for a lift.
Indeed, Tidders.
With the tiniest little lift, I'd be cleared for takeoff.
Anier's Peculiar Produce for all your favorite foodstuffs and some you
Or do I have to give it to
never knew
Major Crumb?
existed.
I think I'd like a turn.
Go ahead, yes. Scales first, though.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Dropped a few pounds.
So, actually, if we walk over to Major Crumb first, there we go.
A balloon, Major Crumb?
Who doesn't love a festive balloon? Used to tie the old balloon to our knapsacks when we were in the long
Perhaps build your
dark
bloody ride to code.
distinguish
Indeed.
ourselves from the enemy.
Perhaps you're ready for the ride now?
You might be right. I'm feeling lighter on my feet already.
Well,
Iffy.
weight limit passed. All aboard.
Just barely. Look how happy you look with his balloon, though.
Away! Cabin doors to manual. Ready for takeoff. Flap! Yeah!
Good heaven!
Major Crumb's carrying too much excess baggage. The ride's going to burst its seams.
We've been hit.
Oh, my giddy ants.
Oh my! Those poor
Hi, Gromit.
tots were trapped inside of that dreadful machine the
Gromit.
entire time.
Gromit! Are you all right, lad?
Where is that monster, Monty Muzzled?
He was just here a moment ago.
Up and away. Hi, what are you doing?
Nice one, Tidders.
Money!
And Twitch!
Arrivederci.
Like the whole platform.
Monty Muzzled stock is on the rise.
Been waiting for an excuse to make the Twitch the platform versus Twitch the dog joke since we started this. He said the thing.
Oh, good show, Muzzle, old chap. Not exactly well done, but a clean escape, nevertheless.
Yeah, Ace Combat.
And one unexpected runt richer. What do you say, boys? Think we can
Get him,
find
Trigger.
work for this emaciated mongrel? That's what I thought. Oh, Knickerbocker glory!
He's got a head start, lad. We've got to find a way to close the gap.
I love the fact that these games are so painfully silly and yet perfectly in keeping with the universe. Physics rolling in its grave. Yep, exactly. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Let's mix the ice cream.
Without a new flavor scan, the Infini flavor defaults to vanilla.
got? Nothing. Fabulous. We've got some bird seed. Can we... No. Just go through the sunroof. If we just put the bird seed into the ice cream.
That would only provide a bit of crunchiness.
Okay, okay. You the boss. Pulls out a Glock. Yeah, that'd work. Can we scan any lead? Yes. That's the sunroof again.
Careful, Gromit. Those lead-lined tires are costly, and they weigh a ton.
Not quite what I had in mind.
Hey, looks like we've sold out of all our cones. That's good news.
Don't know if this will work. Let's see if it does. Churn it. Oh, it's got a gumball ripple.
The old churning arm had its work cut out with that batch. Things are getting a bit sticky back there.
That's what we want. Though, phrasing, Wallace. That was the wrong button.
Phrasing?
Thank you, Model. How you doing, mate? There we go.
Direct hit, lad. Hey, now he's up a gum tree. We'll catch him now.
Right. We're still not quite going fast enough. Oh, thank you for sending me the link to that game, by the way, Model. I will check it out after the stream. It looked very interesting. Right up my street. It's okay, we didn't need those, right?
Oh, now we've shed some pounds. I wonder what could have been that heavy. With puncture-free lead-lined tires. Those didn't come cheap, you know.
Do you want to be a hero or not, Wallace?
Any undercarriage.
Gromit's just like, shit, I didn't think about that. And then the people below died. Yeah.
Sorry, my little twitching bag of bones, but no one's coming to save you now.
In before they go plummeting through some poor sod's roof. A little bit. You rang.
Where do you think you're going with that? Eh, fine then. Let go. Escape me, you flea-ridden friend.
Sick 'em, burbs.
Hey, easy, easy. You've already been fed today. Ow! Get away. Stay away. Now, listen,
Shoot him!
chickens. Ah!
Oh, wicked. Let me know how it is, friend. So we've done that.
Please, please, someone call off the chicken.
Yoink!
Lucky grab, Gromit. Let's get out of here. Oh,
Retro!
we're one scoop too many, lad.
Gromit's kill count rises once more.
Help, Gromit. Muzzle's moustache has gone flat.
Steal from me? Monty Muzzle? That's not how it works, sunshine.
Haunted by all the victims'
Not
screams.
your fault, dog.
Don't lose that arm, Gromit. Nothing a little glue can't fix.
That's very optimistic of you, Wallace.
Steady, Gromit. It looks dangerous. You could get your paws nipped, or worse.
Fair point.
Give that back right now. I've got to say
Rip and tear until it's done.
If you want your master to take you for walkies ever again, you'll be very careful with that.
It's alright, the Techno Trousers take Gromit for a walk.
No!
Fuck you, buddy.
My money! Oh, my beautiful money!
Help! We're still falling, lad.
Yes, I know, Wallace. I know, I'm working on it. Till it's done, lad. Hey, Kian, how you doing? Okay. What have I got in my inventory?
Quick! We could do with some more air. It should hold us for just long enough.
They might have flown too high and suffocated in the atmosphere. Happened to many a bomber in the war.
And all to save a poor defenseless puppet. Who would have thought Wallace was so selfless and brave?
Aye, but more importantly, that blinking fairground villain still got our cash. He's due a soak in the mouth and a kick.
Oh my god, that'd be
Honestly,
amazing.
Duncan, the last thing we need is more violence. We
His
need
name
heroes.
is
Look,
Ben Whitehead, I think.
use his beard. What on earth is that?
It's a
Giant mustache.
Ah, I've seen bigger.
You're alive.
Dead and saved by a whisker. Something of a close shave, eh, Gromit? Oh.
He said the thing! Mages Greek Pagan, unexpected. Indeed.
These poor pups won't go homeless after all, Gromit. Me and Mr. Gadley would be thrilled to take them in.
Oh, we wouldn't.
Pipe down, you bloody guts.
Great.
Well, he's dead, yep.
Another mouth to feed.
3 mouths.
Oh, no.
Anyway, Gromit.
Suffer,
you
Mr.
can
Gabberley.
stop off the walkies anytime
Suffer.
you like. Your friends will always be here. Ooh, that
Oh,
little
that's a
one's
shame.
Quite the hero. Have to keep him out of trouble from now on.
Wallace. Oh, that was a feat of incredible bravery.
Also, gold stars to Telltale for tying everything up neatly so that Oddman could basically go and do whatever they were going to do with the films afterwards without it having continuity errors.
Your courage, your
Though I would love for some of these characters to actually turn up in one of the films,
acrobatics.
especially Mrs. Gabberley.
Killed, yet you saved the poor whippets apprehended the monstrous Monty Muzzle and saved everyone's fortunes. You're a true hero to the town.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Miss Flit. Now, if only I could find the piece that...
Feel a little awkward asking you this, Wallace, but I was wondering...
With a bit of elbow grease, I'm sure Gromit and I can have this up and running again by Christmas.
Wallace, I have a proposal for
Oh,
you.
I wonder where this goes.
Oh, Wallace!
Yes?
A proposal and a ring! How shocking!
I beg your pardon, Miss Flit.
Oh, it's so polite. Now, calm yourself, Felicity. Will I, Felicity Flit, marry you, Wallace?
What?
Pull yourself together, Felicity, my girl. You mustn't rush into this. I'm honoured that you would have me as your bride, Wallace.
This is painful.
But I must think it over. I shall give you my answer within the week.
And next, the thrilling conclusion of Wallace and Gromit's grand adventures. She really is, isn't she, Destroyer? It hurts me. Every time she speaks, it pains me. Physically pains me. And that is the perfect ending screen as well. Maybe Tidders? Maybe. There won't be any like after credits or anything like that, but there will be a preview for the next episode, which we are going to be doing for the rest of the stream anyway. So I can either just go to Be Right Back now and get everything set up for episode 4, or we can sit through the credits and have a little chat first. What would folks like me to do? Thank you very much, Modhale. This was picked up for me by Tidders and Torpor. I want to see the preview. Okie dokie then. Based on some flat cap conversations during one of the streams that I did. Prior to Wallace and Gromit, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you, Mr. Mouse. These are actually compression gloves. It's because my hands hurt. But yeah, it's an unintentional extra layer to the look, I guess. Definitely Tidders. Hey Grox, how you doing? They're gamer gloves now. They are kind of gamery gloves. A lot of gamers do have these because of the whole RSI thing. I have them because my fibro particularly affects the joints in my hands. So occasionally when I'm painting, my fingers will lock in place, so I end up with like a claw, which is not really great. Need to get more pairs. I finally found all my pairs. Functional yet aesthetically pleasing is always good. Agreed. Hard agree. Though I've got these really cool, not functional, fingerless gloves that are bright yellow. That are, I think they're like motorbike gloves, for want of a better description, that I got for my Who Framed Roger Rabbit cosplay a few years back. And I really like them, because they're just so garish. Ah. I'm glad you're doing well, friend. Ah, makes sense, Destroyer. See, we've all got a pair. They're grand, aren't they? Very, very useful. So many interns. 2009 this came out. There we go. Gosh. This game is a lot older than I realised. Oh! We didn't get a preview at the end of this one. Well, that's disappointing. Unless... Is it going to give us a preview of the next one here? Let's see. 3.5-inch disc Guardian is what I want to be when I grow up. That's fair. So is this going to be the preview for this one? Or for the next one? Oh, it's for this one.
Our fortunes are going to change.
By the looks. Oh, it's just for the whole thing. Tea break menu temporarily unavailable. I can't even skip out of it. Okay. Seeing as it decided not to give us a preview of the next episode, which is a real shame, I will put us in Be Right Back and go set the next episode up. That's the plan, Tidders. In fact, fuck it. There we go. I've got the pretty background anyway. It don't matter. Yeah, I'm going to put us in Be Right Back. I'm going to get myself another drink because I have drank almost all of my water already. And set the next episode up. So if folks want to go and have a quick break, have a little stretch, get some fresh air, and definitely get some water because it's bloody warm today. I'm literally only wearing this for the stream. For the aesthetic. But yeah, so go have a stretch, go have a breather. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay? I'm back. I did forget to do one very important thing though, so we're going to lose the audio for a second on the game because this is one of the older Telltale games where each individual episode is its own individual installation. So I need to change my game capture to the new EXE. There we go. Sorted. completely forgot to do that while I was in Be Right Back. You always forget a summit, don't you? So, this is the final episode of Wallace and Gromit's Grand Adventures. And as Tidders is not streaming today, as some of you may already be aware, I may just play the entire episode today. And then we'll start Later Alligator next weekend, because I really want to play that. Assume this is the episode where Duncan turns into a werewolfer. I don't remember the plot of this episode particularly well, I've got to admit. Like, I remember Muzzled, and I remember Fright of the Bumblebees. And I vaguely remembered the plot of The Last Resort, but I've played those multiple times previously. I've only played the Bogeyman once, so don't remember this one that well at all. So, let's dive in. Society Beauty says yes, maybe, to local inventor. Damn. By the way, if anybody's noticed Jared Emerson Johnson's name in the credits, the composer behind the soundtrack for this, he's also the composer for Sam and Max. Smooth Gromit. Fucking smooth. Society Beauty. Where? I guess she counts as a Society Beauty for the area, I guess. Yeah.
Oh dear, Gromit. Must stop eating cheese last thing. It's given me terrible.
Says more about
pain.
society, really. Indeed.
Last night I dreamt I'd accidentally become engaged to our neighbour, Miss Flit. Can you imagine?
Yeah, about that.
What's this? Oh no, lad. So it wasn't a bad
Does
dream
Wallace not
after
shower?
all.
Obviously not first thing in the morning. I mean, I shower last thing at night, so.
It's all coming back to me.
But that's because my hair takes ages to dry.
I found that lug nut and she thought it was a... Oh my kitty aunt. Talk about matrimonial misunderstandings. You've got to do something, Gromit. No. I've got to do something. I must go and speak to Miss Flit at once.
High five,
Apologise
Dinners.
and explain it was all a terrible mistake. I'm sure Miss Flit will understand.
Yeah.
She'll
My
be
hair takes...
relieved when she
I
knows
don't
wasn't
like use a blow
proposing
dryer on
marriage
it,
after all.
but it
It's not as if we've much
takes about
in
3 hours.
common.
And I don't exactly have that much of
Well,
it.
I suppose there's nothing for it but to, Oh, Major Crump.
Yes? Ah, morning, Wallace. I've come about a professional matter of the utmost delicacy and secrecy.
You have? Oh, wonderful. Step into my consulting room and tell me all about it. Seems I'm going to be tied up for a while, Gromit, on business. Why don't you go and put your ear
God.
to the ground and find out
That must
how
be
the land
awful,
lies
Tidders.
next door?
Awesome mod hail. I hope you enjoy them, my friend. They have been absolutely invaluable to me when I've been working. And when I've been gaming as well, to be honest with you. Like, I generally wear these when I'm raiding in Destiny, because Otherwise, I just won't be able to do the sort of latter parts of the raid because my hands will just be stuck. Oh, can't go that way at all. Can't go upstairs. Outside it is.
Great Aunt Prudence, you came so
Okie dokie, D-Mac. Pass along my congratulations as well.
From one's only living relative and heir to one's fortune can mean only one thing: man trouble.
2 hours to go.
Now, who is the blighter this time? I'll box his ears if he's been toying
Fair
with your
enough.
affections.
no.
I'm sure she'll win.
But, well, there has been an important development on the matrimonial front, which... Pardon me, Aunt Prudence. I think I spy an ugly little intruder. I positively loathe fungi. Come, let's go inside for a cup of tea.
Have you chamomile, child? Man trouble always makes me hackles rise and my petticoats fluster.
Poor little mushroom. That's a shame because Wallace is a fun guy. Indeed, Mardale. I was thinking it, but I didn't want to make the joke, so thank you for making the joke for me. This is a sneaking mission, Gromit. Indeed. Fungi over flit. Yes, exactly, Kian. I like that one. Oh, yes. Mod Hale, the massive stack of mushrooms you sent me for the Squig Sanctuary. I had them all out on my desk and I showed my mum the picture of them and she went, "Oh, you not got mushroom, have you?" I see where you get it from. Well, accurate.
You're detectives, aren't you?
Registered and
I tend to filter my jokes, though.
Then you're a
Pass on my compliments. I will let her know.
And I hope we can be of service.
Oh, you can.
We're just going to kill her.
Need to be discreet.
That seems to be the only way we can solve this situation.
Ears peeled, eyes open. Don't let critical intelligence fall into the wrong hands.
Who took that photograph?
Others are looking for this object.
Oh, yes.
Gromit, lad, have you managed to learn anything from you-know-who?
Is you-know-who involved in this?
Different case, Major.
And if they put the thumb screws on you...
Mr. Gabley with a long lens. We're just going full rear window on this one then, yeah?
Professional secret.
It's probably a squirrel.
Now, have you got all
Hey,
you
Podlord.
need to get started?
Not quite everything.
Dash it, what
Hey,
more can I do?
Bakelite.
This object you've lost.
Lost something? Who has?
How are you doing, bud?
Yes, I just remembered.
Oh, you have.
Yeah, my mum is awesome.
Something that means a great deal to me.
Go on.
Not just me,
Grox.
but
She's
all of us. It's
she's a lot of
terribly
fun.
important.
It is.
And there's his prize
This
marrow
is
as
a
well.
matter of the utmost importance, Wallace, or I wouldn't have come.
I appreciate your faith in my skills, Major.
Faith has nothing to do with it. Fact.
Not sure there are any blondes in this. Can't be a Hitchcock film without a blonde. Fair point. Well made.
Of course. So,
Though Miss Flit's hair can be mistaken for pirate's gold, so
I declare,
does Gromit count?
can you be more
Actually, yeah.
specific?
I certainly can. How specific?
By the
This is
way,
like
Major,
Wallace Huey.
What do you think of me new
Oh, dear.
painting?
Why, it's very... By George, it's a masterpiece.
For a start, Could you tell me what the object is?
Yes, of course. It's... Oh, fiddlesticks, I've forgotten. Found it, have you?
I can't put Gromit on the case until I've got all the relevant information.
What the hell?
Well, that's a poser.
An imposter? Where?
No, I mean, it's a problem because...
Wallace is clearly a blonde.
Out with it, man! Spit it out!
Well, although we at Golden Retrieval believe the customer is always right, we may find it a little tricky to, retrieve your lost item if you can't identify what it is.
I didn't say I can't identify it.
You didn't?
No, that would be idiotic.
If there's any information gathering to be done, my eavesdropper is just the tool for it.
Eavesdropper. I like the sound of it. I
You
can
would.
identify the object perfectly well.
Oh, excellent. I suppose we can start hunting for clues with my super clue snooper.
Capital idea.
Still,
Just take everything he'll know when he sees it. Yeah. That's generally how it works with him.
Deuced difficult. Sniper fire.
merely porridge, Major Crumb. Carry on. Gromit, please.
Gromit, porridge sniper.
Monkey business. If you don't bring me the genuine...
I wonder.
Come on, Gromit. I'm in consultation.
Just being a shit now.
You're detectives, aren't you?
Registered and certified.
Then detect.
In his spare time, he likes to tinker a little.
Tinker?
Yes, inventions and such like.
Handyman?
He went to prison, Podlord,
Well, you'll
with
obviously
the
have to stop
evil
the
dogs from the
invention.
second episode.
Certainly not in the house. Can't be tolerated.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, so she
Yes,
is.
and intrusive.
Well, I think you've told me all I need to hear.
And so?
Well,
So long
there
as
we
he
go.
doesn't leave his contraptions lying around all over the house, he sounds a very suitable suitor.
So our engagement has your blessing?
I don't see why not. Unless, of course, well, he's not a member of that place, is he? That appalling country club whose name alone makes me shudder.
You mean Prickly Thicket?
Oh, yes. Oh, heavens, child, you know our family history. We Flits have never associated with those dreadful prickly thicketers.
Idea.
You needn't worry, Aunt Prudence. Wallace isn't the Prickly Thicket type.
But he's about to be.
Phrasing?
But I won't stand for any monk.
No answers.
Hey,
yet
Buff,
in
how you
the
doing?
Flit case, Gromit. You may want to use some of my equipment.
That's right. Put the thumb screws on it. You're detectives, aren't you?
Registered and certified.
Then you're precisely the man.
So maybe
I
just bite the
need
bullet
for the
and
job.
marry her? No.
Any news on the Flit front, lad?
Okie doke, Destroyer.
Oh dear. Do something, Gromit.
I'm doing alright, Buff, how are you?
Major Crumb.
But you need to be discreet.
Time to get our balls deep in prickly thickets. Fucking out it is.
Eyes open. Don't let critical intelligence fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, others are looking for this object.
Oh yes, always other.
Just cut her out of the picture.
Spies, saboteurs, spoil spots.
Oh no, we're cutting Wallace out of the picture. That works too.
Really?
Managed to frustrate them all so far. No one can squeeze.
Yeah, it's my name.
Morning, Mr. Panea.
Constable Dibbins. Delivering the mail as well this morning?
Aye, post is off sick. He's got the mumps and I've got the
Sorry to hear that.
Her Majesty's mail must be delivered, and PC Ernest Dibbins has never shrunk from duty, even when such duties aren't even part of his blinking job description. Here's your post. Ah, couldn't help but notice the coat of arms, Mr. Panea.
Indeed I am.
Prickly thicket, isn't it?
I haven't heard that one before.
So,
Well
you
done.
remember then?
Oh, aye. Practically
Oh,
a
wicked
second
cyborg. Well done, mate.
Is it now? That's a very interesting coincidence. I was just saying to myself the other day, Ernest Dibbins, it's time you joined a...
Oh, my. Excuse me, Constable.
What are you staring at? Get along.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Also, I have no idea how I'm supposed to pronounce your handle. Woof? Is that right? Let's just take that.
Back off. Caught him trying to nick your letter. The important one from Prickly Thicket.
Oh, that's only the envelope. I've got the letter here.
Not bad news, I trust.
Oh, no. Quite the reverse. It's my turn to propose a new member.
Is it really? Well, I never.
It's a heavy responsibility. Not everyone's cut out to be a prickly thicketer. The candidate must be a gentleman of impeccable character. Someone who's always there for a friend in need. A pillar of the community. And of course...
If I just about every way to say it, from ouch my tongue to wiggle off. Oh, fair enough.
Not necessarily. I mean...
Well, if you have a preference, do let me know and I'll give it a punt.
Somebody who's very close to you. Oh?
Also, welcome to the stream.
Right in front of your nose, in fact.
Ah, yes, of course. You mean Mr. Wallace, my near neighbour and one of my best customers.
Wallace? He's no blinking sportsman. He don't know one end of a golf club from t'other.
Yes, Mr. Beneer. Gromit.
He's hardly a pillar of the community, like...
Neither are you.
Mr. Panea. My dear Mr. Panea. Who watches over this
Fair
town
enough.
centre like a shepherd watches his flock? Who sees to it that everybody stays on the straight and narrow?
Don't forget, you forgot to find me after that business with the bad bangers last month.
Only on account of me soft heart. It's me only failing. But don't start getting ideas. I'll let you off with a warning once, but just once.
Of course, Constable.
You better start getting these crates away. They're blocking up.
I detect an abuse of power.
Oh dear, not more crates.
Good day, Mr. Panea. I'll leave you to think things out. Out of my way, you.
Hey, Mr. Paneer.
Hey up, Gromit, where'd you come from? I weren't really thinking straight when I said your master might be prickly thicket material. He's a right good bloke, your Wallace. But, like the PC says, if he's a sportsman, I'm a banana.
It is actually a kind of cheese, yeah. Paneer's a lovely cheese as well. It is kind of amusing to me that he is Mr. Cheese. Okay.
Don't suppose you could use a few crates of super sticky nut butter, can you? I ordered 5 tubs, but the daft paper at warehouse put me down for 500. How am I supposed to shift 500 tubs
Agreed,
of super
Pudlord.
sticky nut butter? Wait a minute. Take this home to your master. Free sample. courtesy of Paneer's
That's not a sample.
If you don't like it,
Phrasing.
you can always use it to fill in cracks before decorating.
Excellent in vegetarian masala. So I've heard. I've only ever had it in like naan breads, in cheese naans, but he's good cheese. John Cleese's father or grandfather was originally named Cheese, but changed the family name for some reason. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, the reason was they didn't think it was refined enough or something like that. Master, I'm not a slave. Sample of nut butter. A big sample as well, wasn't it, Cyborg? Yeah, I think it was something to do with I wouldn't want to be named Cheese either.
Closed by order of the law, and all on account of a teeny tiny mouse. Oh, ridiculous, really. But you know Constable Dibbins. He'll
Never
let a
seen
lot of
Mr.
things
Panier's wife.
go, but
I
he's a
don't think
stickler
Mr.
when it
Panier
comes
is
to
married,
farming.
Cyborg. He's actually got a little bit of a thing for Miss Flit. Could agree with it. Well done, guys. To Tans. How you doing? Bravo. One thing I love about playing Wallace and Gromit on stream for you folks is that there's always cheese puns. I'm proud of you lot. Hi RNG, how you doing? Okie dokie, and enjoy your shower, mate. That's why he has so much nut butter. Indeed. Dear oh dear. Hello, Mrs. Gabberley.
I couldn't help noticing that little
PR Brie.
variety section. The one
Bravo.
about your master and Miss Flit. It's true then. Been keeping it a secret, those sly devils.
Clockwork Penguin, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Just woke up. I hope you had a good sleep, friend. Half the town seems to have a thing for her. Yeah, it's really weird. Like, she's not my cup of tea at all.
And Mr.
Faux fun, fair foiled.
Such
That's a
a
good one.
nice man. Whoever would have thought he'd turn out a real
Beautiful mod out, well done. If you look hard enough around the web, there's outtakes video of Wallace's VA saying the naughtiest things in character. Is that Wallace's VA for this or Wallace's original VA? Because these games were the first time that Ben Whitehead took the mantle from Peter Sellers, because he was not well enough when these games were done to be able to do the amount of voice work that was required. So Aardman's official replacement Wallace did the lines instead. I think it's from the video game. Okay, so it'll be Ben Whitehead then. He's very, very good. All he'd done before he did Wallace in these games was the voice of an alarm clock. In sort of the late 90s. And here I thought there could only be one. Well done, Tidders. Well done. Bravo. Okay, so... no matter what we do, we don't want Constable Dibbins to become a prickly thicket man, because we don't like him. What do we want to do? I mean, we could just stab him. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this properly. We're going to solve this with our brains, not with violence. I can voice an alarm clock too. Well done, Wugworth. No Twitter for me today. The unionist bonfire shite just makes me murderously angry. Oh, Buff, I'm sorry to hear. Big hugs, friend. He's not a prickly thicketer, he's a prick. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we've looked at the notice of closure. I'm just checking to see if I've missed anything. We've talked to Mrs. Gabberley. I hope we don't have to talk to Mr. Gabberley. Oh, we have missed something. Let's not cut holes in somebody else's magazines.
Ooh, careful with that. It's my last one.
Oh, jeez.
For Mr. Paneer.
Hey, Brian B. Thank you very much for being subscribed for 8 months. Thank you very, very much. How are you doing? Fake Wallace's death. Just kill him outright. Gromit will be better off. Yeah. I mean, Wallace puts Gromit into a lot of awkward situations, but they do care for each other, and you can tell. It's just, Wallace has this really bad habit of hyperfixating on his inventions and forgetting that maybe Gromit needs, you know, a little bit of support and maybe not to be used as a fucking soaring table. Hi, Ice Warrior. Welcome to the stream. There we go. And thank you for the follow as well. Sorry, HobbySquig took a second to catch up there and I was really confused because I heard the honk and couldn't see who it was that had followed. Yeah, thank you very much, Ice Warrior. I hope you're doing well today. Don't stop, Pudlord. The puns are great. They're wonderful. Well done. Okay, right. Gotta fool me. Well done, Rocket. Beautiful. I am perfectly happy for there to be cheese puns all over the place while I'm playing Wallace and Gromit, because it's only right and proper. Do I need to do anything else in town? Oh, yes, let's go and gloat.
Hey, you're the mutt what's responsible for my incarceration, aren't you? No hard feelings, mate.
Exactly, Clockwork Penguin.
A little present for me.
He does really care about him. And Gromit really cares about Wallace as well. And you can see that plain as day during the Wrong Trousers when Gromit decides to run away. He's really conflicted about it.
Pleasant accommodations so far as jail cells go.
The way they spelled jail. Fabulous. Jesus can't help you now.
Anyway, my lawyers are on the case.
Die Mad Dog Slaver. Yes. I don't think he's actually going to give us anything. I think he's just being an arse. Stockholm Syndrome. Maybe a little bit. But no, I do think they really do care about each other. And Gromit just sort of tolerates a lot of Wallace's quirks. But he does take good care of him. And he's rescued him from a dog slaver in this, so, you know. I'm sure he goes floating down the river on his front all the time. Indeed, Titters. Right, I think we've done everything we can here. Yeah. Okay. What have we? Oh, no. We do need to do something else in town.
Golden retrieval, no answers yet in the flit case, Gromit. You may want to use some of my equipment.
That's right. Put the thumb screws on her.
I like how Gromit's just like, bitch, I have your answers, but I can't talk. Some people do it as a hobby, but they wear a kind of goggles. Yes, that's very true. Actually, I think that's called wombling. Believe it or not, floating down a river. I did it once when I was younger. I don't know why they call it wombling though. Right.
Hey up, Gromit!
Just gonna Fiji mermaid this bitch. There we go. Beautiful.
Oh, Constable Dibbins seems to be taking quite an interest in you this morning.
Oh yes, we're great chums we are.
I'm not gonna make the joke.
I do the same for him.
Is that so?
I thought Wombling was just dogging on Wimbledon Common. It may also be that.
Extreme putting. Been looking forward to this issue.
Presumably named for the Wombles, which is famously set nowhere near a river. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make any sense.
Versus synthetic.
Does it go overground and underground? Well, the river does, technically, I guess.
Is that who I think it is?
Well, I'll be. That's our Wallace, that is. Rookie of the year.
It is very much like that, isn't it, Clockwork Penguin? Like, they're clearly trying. And honestly, I was surprised when this first came out, because Telltale are an American company. And I was frankly expecting them to just do away with any kind of northern accent at all and just be lazy about it, and they weren't, which was a nice nice tick in the plus column. It's crazy that Telltale went from this to X will remember that. It kind of is, isn't it? And like, I'm so glad that I've been able to play this on stream for folks, because when I first mentioned a Telltale Wallace and Gromit game, go full Texan but use Yorkie slang. Yeah, exactly. Nobody knew that this was a game that Telltale had even done when I mentioned it. And I was honestly surprised, because this is one of my favourites that Telltale have done. I also really like the Fables game that they did, The Wolf Among Us, but I'm a massive Fables fan, so that's no big surprise. I was always going to enjoy that one. Oh! Does anybody remember the arsehole squirrel from a couple of episodes ago? Yoink! We have squirrel now. If I remember what we're supposed to do with this correctly, I'm just going to check. Oh, he is loving that nut butter, indeed. Oh no, we are going to do exactly what I thought we were going to do, and I'm going to feel really fucking guilty about this. I really like you, Mr. Paneer, and I'm sorry.
Your master didn't want it, is that what you're saying?
Do something. You now have a squirrel in your pocket. You can't beat that.
I'll move it inside when I've cleared some space.
Squirrels in my pants. Okay, so he doesn't want to take it off me just yet. So back in the box. I'm sorry, Mr. Paneer. I'm sorry.
These crates in the street all day.
Ah, my good friend Paneer. Glad to see you doing your civic duty.
Oh yes. Wouldn't want to presume on our friendship.
That's why I've always respected you, Mr. Paneer. Never.
It's best not to think about it, Wugworth.
Friends. You know, when push comes to shove, the law must be obeyed.
Honor, duty, and golf. That's the Brickley Thicket motto.
And a fine motto it is. A motto I could easily live by if, say, someone were to invite me to join the club.
Say no more, Constable. I've thought it over and...
Thinking it!
Crikey!
What kind of trick is this?
Trick? No trick. Just a little mix-up. Optical illusion. If you'll just turn the other way for a moment, I'll...
Turn The other way? I am an officer of the law, Mr. Panea.
Our friendship.
Oh yeah,
I'm
definitely
sorry,
Podlord.
Mr.
I
Panea,
do like The
but
Walking Dead as well.
vermin's vermin, and vermin trumps friendship every time.
So, that's how it's going to be, is it?
Constable Dibbins.
I'm sorry, Mr.
This
Panea.
is a pleasant surprise. What brings you to,
Here, package for you.
What do you suppose this is about? It's from Prickly Thicket. Well, I never.
So a little chaos, indeed.
Me. To become a
I do feel guilty about getting Mr. Paneer's shop shut down, though.
The club's official tank top. Imagine that.
It's a very
lad.
nice tank top.
A country club.
I love a good tank top.
We're going up in the world, eh, Gromit?
Gromit is well known for just pulling things out of nowhere. Very true. Gromit's secretly a wizard.
A flit.
Please, Wallace, you needn't be so formal.
Wicked titters.
Not after yesterday.
He'd have found an excuse. Very true, Mr. Mouse.
Felicity.
I just wish I hadn't given it to him.
Yes. About yesterday.
I did leave you hanging in suspense.
That's very appropriate for The Walking Dead, though, isn't it, Wugwoof? It's not a happy environment.
You do?
I couldn't take a step of this magnitude.
One thing I really love about Telltale
Consulting my
as
great-aunt Prudence.
a game developer is that you can really see the way that their games have evolved from one to the next.
Her blessing.
Get nice and moist for me,
Isn't
won't
that
you?
wonderful?
Yes, exactly, Wugwoof. I never finished playing the Borderlands games because I was playing them with my partner. So that's something I might do on stream at some point as well, because the bit I played of that was really fun.
You're a member of...
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mouse. Now is a good time for a posture check and a stretch. All better. Beautiful. Thank you very much there. Just so people can see the finger guns. Yes, the fucking finger guns. I did get that far.
In co-conformance with prickly protocol. Devil if I care why I had to be Wallace, but what's done. Welcome to
The Minecraft one they did was really good as well. Honestly, I don't think, with a couple of exceptions, any of the games that Telltale have put out have been particularly bad. Some of them have been maybe a little difficult to control. Well, it's a country club, Dammy, so yes.
What's he doing here, Miss Constable Dibbins? Stop in the name of the law! I hereby announce that in violation of municipal bylaw...
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, Tidders. Definitely. Yeah, the Jurassic Park one is the exception. I've not played the Game of Thrones ones, but I've not heard anything particularly bad about them. Jurassic Park is the only one I've heard. Fuck off, PC Prig. Jurassic Park is the only one that I know has had really bad reviews, and I tried to play it and just went, nah, sod this.
Don't actually have a golf course. Not at the moment, anyway. Had one once. Dashed fine one it was.
Yeah, they often were, Wugwoof.
Within the walls of this
I actually had
time ago.
all of these early Telltale games back from before they were available on Steam, because I got them through Telltale directly.
And as of tomorrow morning, Prickly Thicket'll be history too. Enjoy your last day at the club, gentlemen.
And Steam very kindly gave me a hefty discount on everything I already owned when Telltale ported everything over to Steam.
Enjoy our last day at the club.
Capital idea.
I will be playing Batman Season 2 on stream at some point, Dammy.
I still need to work on me cushion technique.
Spiteful bloody flatfoot. That's a good description of him, Model.
PC Dibbins is going to shut Prickly Thicket Golf Club because it hasn't got a golf course. And it hasn't got a golf course because the deed proving its existence.
He thinks he was Mr. Mouse.
Aye, that's
Well
right.
then, there's nothing for it but to find the deed.
Easier said
Maybe
than done,
Major
man.
Crumb's kind of like a Tom Bombadil sort of character.
For centuries.
He's out of time, you know?
Possibilities are our speciality at
It's just some sort of
Evil.
eldritch, chaotic beast that is
Now I remember. That's what I hired you fellows to find.
trapped in a state of PTSD.
Thicket Golf Course.
Batman Season 1 suit is so nice. Also, Troy Baker is a wonderful actor. Agreed, Pudlord. Hard agree. He's certainly out of it. Yeah, yeah. Knowing him, he probably got it confused with 1949. Yeah.
Clever workmanship.
That there's our brass butler.
Built by good
Yeah.
48.
I'm still missing a clue or two.
Ding.
Time to tee off.
The butler's cool.
Now, who am I going to humiliate today? Wallace now, is it? Is that the best we can do for a challenger?
I think so.
Watch how it's
Mod hell.
done, laddie.
Especially if you take a look at that picture behind Duncan.
Did you see that? All in
I want an
one.
automata. Yeah, me too, Mr. Mouse.
Or am I
Really
a bit
cool.
biscuits? Your turn, Wallace. Unless you want to throw in the towel.
Like,
The club.
I did quite a lot of research into automatons a while back.
Give it
I
up,
was,
eh? I'll take that club back if you don't mind.
believe it or not, working on a horror story,
You gave it your best
which I
shot.
never finished.
Not your fault, you're hopeless.
And there's some really interesting stories about different automatons that have been built over the years. Bog me up. Now, I want to go full Ghost in the Shell when the opportunity arises. Excuse me, Duncan.
I say, that face looks familiar.
Can I see how? Unless you were round about these parts 400 years ago. That there dusty old dowager is Duchess Flit. Her family owned much of the land hereabouts in those days. And that chappie sneaking out the back that were my great-great-great-great-great-grandpa.
Hello there, Monument to Awfulness. Welcome to the stream.
Come down for his holidays and missed the last
And welcome back,
in
DMAC.
Scotland.
I do see a slight resemblance.
Aye, he were a bonny lad.
How did it
Aye,
go?
great
Did she
one
win?
for the lasses. The Duchess couldn't get her
Oh wait, no, you
flat,
said you got 2
but
hours left
as
on
you
it,
can
didn't you?
see, he came
How's she
from
doing?
it
Is the better
up
question.
to the golf course. 'Twas Grandpa Rory who built
This is vintage
Prickly
level vintage. I wouldn't quite go that far.
Did Duchess Flit have to say about that?
2009, so it is a reasonably old game at this point.
Age it did.
Also, hello Bandit King UK.
Force.
Welcome to the stream.
Aye.
Not a clue. Fair enough, DMAC.
Began.
If I could just round up all the
Siberia
clues in
games
the
suck.
vicinity,
Well, style
I
no
could
substance.
begin to unravel
Oh,
this
that's a
mystery.
shame.
I say, that one's a rummun.
Aye, that one were Goodman Witless. Him and his evil hellhound Gimlet.
Gimlet.
For the pair of them. It's them what put us in the predicament we're in today.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Aye.
I mean, I never played that because I didn't have a PlayStation when I was a kid. But
Golf course and planting flowers on it. My poor Grandpa Rory were desperate. He loved his prickly thicket golf course.
that's
And the wee
an
wifey
accurate description,
tried to
Monument.
save it from Flit's men and their terrible tulip bulbs. So when they snatched the course from him, robbed him, they did, he hid the deeds to the land, hoping one day to reclaim it and restore it to the noble cause of golf. And that were his biggest mistake, hiring them two buffoons to help.
You mean Goodman Witless?
Aye, and Gimlet is devil whelp. Local cloakmakers and jacks of all trades they were. Grandpa Rory hired them to build a security system to protect the deed. Well, they built it all right.
And made a dashed fine job of it, too. Brilliant. Inspired. Flint's men did their damnedest, but they couldn't disable the system.
And nor could anyone else, including Goodman Witless. Thanks to him, the deeds are still locked away in the walls here somewhere, guarded by his tick-tock state-of-the-art security system.
Well, I've done a bit of tinkering myself with security systems. Do you know how this one works?
Not
He has as well.
a flippin' clue. You need 3 keys to switch it off, that's all I can. A gold one, a silver one, and a porcelain one.
And these keys, where are they to be found?
Search me, pal. They're well hid, too. Got security systems of their own, they say.
I can't make a proper start on this job till I found all the clues.
Right. So we've got all the information we need now. We've just got to find the keys. Porcelain key sounds a bit too fragile for that thing. It does, doesn't it? It's just like Cooper now. Yes, yes it is. Oh.
Could this be a clue? Only the man who has mastered the Ganges and made the impossible shot is worthy to pocket the porcelain key that will slide in the porcelain slot.
Master the Ganges?
There are porcelain knives, so I don't know. Yeah, fair point, actually, yeah.
Could it mean what?
Oh, titters. You would pick up on that, wouldn't you? Wallace needs to enter his mind palace. Oh, can you imagine what Wallace's mind palace would look like? It'd just be his living room. Plate of cheese, crackers. Nice bit of Wensleydale. Ding!
What? Tea time already? So it is, so it is.
Get a roundabout out. That's not tea. I don't know what that is, but it's not tea.
I'm still missing a clue.
Yeah.
Or two.
Fair play, Mr. Mouse.
What's this?
Could be, Motto.
The foolish puppy dog, he keepeth very busy. He seeketh for the silver key, and spinneth till he's dizzy. The hours pass.
I know a dog
he
that does that.
stoppeth Not in daytime nor in nighttime. Methinks he'll findeth not his prize until you see the right time. Glenfinora, this is a riddle and no mistake.
Call that poetry, Wallace.
I think it's a clue, Major.
His
Grom.
girlfriend Wensleydale, she's made of
There's
cheese.
bound
Yes.
to be a clue nearby.
Living room linked to an infinite number of tinkering rooms. I mean, to be fair, that sounds like the dream. There we go.
Eureka! A clue! The golden key shall only be obtained by him who earned it. The golfer who, without a clue, took up the game and learned it. To hook and slice is never nice unless ye have direction. A book depicts in stages 6 the order of perfection.
Wallace's mind palace looks like his house, and outside it's a non-Euclidean cubist landscape that makes perfect sense to him. And a grommet, yes. Because he's not He's not Wallace without a Gromit. Okay, so we've got all the clues. Now we just have to solve the riddle. So, let's... porcelain key. Let's do the silver key first, because this one looks like it'll be the easiest. Behold the foolish puppy dog, he keepeth very busy. He seeketh for the silver key, and spinneth till he's dizzy. The hours pass, he stoppeth not, in daytime nor in nighttime. Methinks he'll findeth not his prize, until you see the right time. I mean, bit of a lazy rhyme there, but I'll let him off. Okay, so the right time appears to be 9 o'clock.
Either that clock's wrong or I am. Springs could do with a bit of tensioning.
Nonsense.
Wallace does cheese instead of cocaine to help him think. I mean, so do I. Don't close it.
This clock seems slightly cuckoo.
Cheese is good. Yeah, cheese is very good. Ah, okay, hang on. Let's not fuck around with it. Let's ring the bell.
Tea time again.
Oof. That's a terrifying thought.
Mind if I do?
Yeah, I've heard similar things, Pudlord. Cheese, however, is indeed.
That'll be all, Jeeves.
Don't ask questions you're not prepared to hear the answer to. Very possibly. Okay. So we're now at 4 o'clock. Let's try ringing this bell. Nope, that's Mr. Paneer. 5 more tea times. I don't know if it's going to just reset the clock. We'll either get the key or kill the Major.
About a secret golf grip that men have devoted their lives to discovery.
Oh, that's all stuff and nonsense. The Ganges grip is an old wives'
Oh
tale,
no,
but
the
nothing
Major's
more.
not so bad. That's the one I wanted. There we go.
Tee-hee time, everybody. Time for a joke.
Ruh-roh.
I say. I'm wearing my lucky golf socks today. Lucky golf socks? What the devil are lucky golf socks? The pair with the hole in one.
A sock with a hole in one.
Damn. That was painful. Okay, we're just going to leave that open. We're going to go over here.
Now then, I wonder...
Ta-da!
Crivens! He has found it! He's found
It's
it!
the silver key.
I know, use fire. Yes. So that's the first one. Also, I kind of want that music box. Fire always works. Well, if everything's hidden in the walls, we'll definitely not have the problem of the walls being in the way anymore. Might take a while, though. Okay. So that's that one done. Gold key. The golden key shall only be obtained by him who earned it. The golfer who, without a clue, took up the game and learned it. To hook and slice is never nice unless he have direction. The book depicts, in stages 6, the order of perfection. So. Yes, you may rock it. Cute animal pictures are always welcome in this chat. Burn the clubhouse down, sift the keys, claim the insurance. Let's hope we don't get harassed by Felicity. I would take a look, but I can't, so I will take a look after the stream.
Tea today, lad. Prickly thickets on a bit of a sticky wicket, and only golden retrieval can save the day. Grab our detection kit and let's... What's up, Chuck?
Oh, yeah, sure. Thanks, Tidders.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Hello.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm out of water again. So bloody warm today.
Oh, oh dear me.
Cheers, Tidders.
My grand-niece is a tender-hearted girl, Mr. Wallace. She hates to see a man ruin his life.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, Mrs.
It's Miss Flit, actually. And I make it a rule never to shake hands with individuals who belong to certain organizations. Golf is a barbaric practice, Mr. Wallace. Those caught in its snares inevitably descend into squalor, destitution, and madness.
Oh God, Felicity, what did you suffer growing up?
Save yourself, Wallace.
Christ, it's just golf. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, not my game at all. I prefer slightly more violent sports. But like, fucking chill, you know?
Oh, that stamp's not been frank. I'll just...
Attend to your guests, Mr. Wallace.
Well, you are just a fucking delight, aren't you? Very true, Tidders. Definitely Mr. Mouse. Okay. Okay. So I've got Tale of the Bogey Man or the Golfer's Path to Perdition. A tragedy in 5 verses. Oh my god, we can actually read it. The Sucker. This golfing business looks like fun. I've always longed to do it. The novice makes a hole in one and laughs. There's nothing to it. The Hacker. Beginner's luck is running out. The going now gets tough. I've flubbed my shot, we hear him shout, while thrashing in the rough. The Striver. His soul is sold. His will is weak. He empties out his purse. He cries, I'll learn the right technique. And beat this golfer's curse. Sorry, been distracted by the because that's definitely because right there. Interesting. The boaster. His frame is caked with golfing gear. His head is stuffed with lessons. He thinks that those who persevere will someday grasp the essence. We're missing a bit of that one. The weeper. Alas, something. The golf, something. His efforts have been wasted. He muffs his drive, and now his mind's becoming all unbasted. I think the next page was clipping through. Oh, it could have been, yeah. Unfortunately. Okay.
A glass of milk?
Makes a change for the sort of tipple you imbibe at your club, I'll venture. Very good. Drink your milk.
Well,
At least that's a
tea
wholesome activity.
can have milk in it if you want it.
Do you think it will restore his senses?
A brew the colour of He-Man's face is generally a good brew.
Always hope.
I'm just gonna...
I've enjoyed our little chat, Miss Flit. Oh, and a great pleasure meeting you, Miss Flit. Mustache?
Please,
Bye!
try to turn your life around.
Welcome back, Dammy.
Awfully pressed for time, Gromit. Would you mind?
It is indeed Prime B.
Could we have a clean handkerchief, please?
Yeah, I'd ask them both to leave. What are they even doing in my house, you know? This is a prime example of quaint little northern villages where people all leave their doors open because they feel unlocked because they feel safe. They've just waltzed right in there whilst I was out at the country club. Fine, I'll become a drug addict instead of a golfer. Okay, I think... Let's have another look at the tract. So, I'm going to write this down, just in case. I mean, this isn't Monkey Island 4, but... if that game instilled anything in me, it's write things down. Okay. If this was Monkey Island 4, the game would have ended by now because Wallace would have janked himself to death. Yeah, he'd have been stuck in a wall ages ago.
Ah, time to tee off.
Oh, I've missed a bit, but
Now,
we should be okay.
I'm gonna humiliate today. Wallace, now is it? Is that the best we can do for a challenger? Now, watch how it's done, laddie. How does he do it, you ask? Talent. Sheer talent.
Okay.
Not really crickets to make you keep playing, Wallace, but if you're set on it, there are the clubs.
Standing dead centre of my clockwork prison. Oh, wow. You're getting full Fear Me Theseus, I am the Minotaur there. Nice one. Well done, Monument.
Crimmins, are you daft, man? Swinging a club like that in a game like this? Try it again with a proper iron.
Okay. Can I read this whilst I'm in this game? Yes, I can. Cool. I don't know.
It's your turn, so take a shot. You can swing from the laddie's tee right there, or the lassie's tee down there. For you, I'd recommend the lassie's tee.
Maybe I'm supposed to go from this one.
I have to go all day.
Okay, let's try that. Maybe we wouldn't have to use a proper iron if you had a proper golf course. Okay, so that's... I hate Duncan. He's a knob. Okay, so that's the rough. That was red.
You've learned your lesson.
Back. Nani? It is, isn't it, Pudlord?
I'll hold the pose a while, in case anyone's of a mind to take a wee picture. Your turn, Wallace. Or did you want
to... okay. I'm actually going to look and see if this guide tells me which ones to hit in which order. In terms of where I need to stand and which iron I need to use. Practice a backswing into the crotch. I'm thinking about it. I really am. Ah, okay. So it's a teamwork thing. I'm just going to do the other thing that I could have done.
Be careful with that book. It's our greatest treasure. The golfer's path to
Till
perfection.
that kilt goes fully red. Oh my god.
Our first chairman spent his whole life devising this system, but now it's lost to history. All that remains of the path is the sixth and final step.
Thank you very much for the follow, Wokenutty. Okay, so number 6 is the Master. Being the unique and foolproof method whereby the adept may attain perfect form in the ancient and mystical game of golf, the greatest discovery of the age, bequeathed to a grateful posterity by our beloved chairman, Lord Rory McBiscuit, commended by the sturdy swains of Prickly Thicket and set forth in a series of 6 easy-to-master lessons. Number 6. The Master. Sans youth, sans strength. sans eyes, sans brain, sans teeth, sans everything, the seeker may at last attain the perfect golfer's swing. That's, I think that, going turbo mode for a second here, I think that may actually be a reference to the Bushido Creed. Which is kind of rad now I think about it. Okay.
Time to hit the links already. Who's the lucky loser this time? Wallace, again? Come back for another drubbing, did you? Study my form. Maybe you can learn.
The Master. Ah, shit, we're doing some real Doctor Who shit now, indeed.
Looks effortless, I know. And to tell the truth, it is effortless. Now for the comic relief. How many strokes you reckon it'll take him to get off the tee? Show us your best, Wallace.
Okay.
Pick your club and tee off. I have to go all day.
I don't know if I can have both in my inventory at once, so I'm going to try. Let's see. I don't think that was both in at once. I think he swapped them out.
Gonna swing from the big boys tee this time, are you, Wallace?
Yeah, I can't have them both in my inventory at the same time. That's a shame. So we'll swap back, because this is the one we need.
Everyone, the pro's gonna show us how it's done. Step up to the tee, Wallace.
We want the front line. And now we want... Oh, actually. He's going again. Ah, shit. Okay.
There's a reason.
Gotta start again. That's fine. We can do this.
And others are top of the floors. Your turn,
You won't be
Wallace.
saying that for much longer, mate. Okay, so we want the red one because I cocked up, but that's fine.
Can you do a few practice swings for me,
Whilst
Wallace?
he's mocking us...
Study your how not to do it technique.
Oh, fuck you, Duncan. You knob. You won't be saying that when I save the fucking club. Right. He's going to take some time to gloat. And we're just going to steal that.
Where did... That wouldn't be my club now, would it?
Oh shit. Got to swap it out with mine. Bugger. Is he going to continue laughing at us? No, he's not. Okay. Third time's the charm. I did love the Wallace, I'm being sneaky, look at me go, grin though. That was fab.
Baskets on a roll today, ladies and gentlemen. Choose your weapon, Wallace, if you still got the guts.
Okay. Third time's the charm. We can do this. It's trial and error. All in the eyes of the Wallace, indeed. Let's see how good you are without your fancy driver. If I ever stream that face is going to be my emote. That is a good plan. I've got a couple of faces that have been screen capped from games that I've played that I use as emotes because they're just
A legend in me own time. No shame if you want to run away crying like a wee bairn. If not, there are the clubs.
Why did we get caught? We shouldn't have gotten caught. Oh. We've got to give him the red club. I'm a plank. Okay, that's fine. 4th time's the charm. That's it. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. You'd think he'd notice the difference between those two. Indeed, Pudlord. And I'm trying not to use the guide too much as well. That's books. There we go.
Evans missed his shot.
No, I never. That were the rubbish club what missed it. Well, your turn. Pick a club. Pick a tea. Any tea.
Okay. I am just going to use the guide to make sure I don't cock it up now. On the front line tee. Okay. We got to see the face again, indeed. And again. Metal Gear Wallace.
Heavens! He did it again. He missed another shot.
Something's not right. What's going on? All right then. Which club are you going to use? Club's not too heavy for you, is it? Come on now, tee up.
He's such a knob. Okay.
Look, Wallace sunk the ball.
No, he never. It's a trick. He, Crevens.
Why are we trying to help him save his club? So that Felicity doesn't want to marry us anymore, Dammy. I know, it's convoluted, but... It would be easier for Wallace to just say, Felicity, I don't want to marry you, this has been a massive misunderstanding, but he's English. Key. Key.get. So, just the last one now. Porcelain key. I think that is actually the hardest key to do. Or it requires the most effort, at least. Only the man who has mastered the Ganges and made the impossible shot is worthy to pocket the porcelain key that will slide in the porcelain slot. Thank you very much for the follow, Monument to Awfulness. Porcelain key got to score a hole in one in the loo? Maybe. Ah, yes. So we talked to Mr. Paneer about this before, but we're going to talk to him about it again.
Ganges grip, Mr. Paneer. I don't suppose you'd be able to demonstrate.
You got the wrong fella, Mr. Wallace. It's closely guarded secret, they say.
Oh, it's a load of old phooey. If you listen to him, Wallace, you'll be snookered from the start.
Okay. Welcome back, Kian. How you doing? Nice return. Well done. No, I didn't, Monument. I've just seen it. Gromit, I'm trying to sneak in, but my dummy thick ass keeps melting me cheese and attracting the guards. Beautiful. Well done, Monument. Love it. Oh, yeah, sorry, I missed that one.
How do, Wallace? How goes your first and last day at your new club?
Address Dibbins. I wish it just said Garrot Dibbins. Because that would save us a lot of time.
Couldn't you see fit to spare Prickly Thicket, Constable Dibbins?
Quite devoted to the place, ain't you? Considering you only got sworn in this morning.
It's only that, well, the club has such a long history and,
Aye, an history of decline and fall, and blatant discrimination when it comes to new members.
I beg your pardon?
They don't know what they missed out on, passing a crack golfer like me. I could have put Prickly Thicket back on map. I could have showed them that...
Showed them what?
It wouldn't mean anything to you, Wallace, but plenty of clubs are killed to have a member who knows the Ganges grip.
A master of the Ganges grip, eh? Oh, you've got hidden depths, Constable.
Oh, wow, Kian. Yes.
Seems how nobody seems to appreciate them. My depths are gonna stay hidden.
Mrs. Gabbly doesn't look happy.
Afraid I can't quite make out what you're saying.
The missus had some of that Mr. Paneer's fancy nut butter. Now she can't open a gob.
Oh dear, sticky situation that.
I know.
Welcome back, Destroyer. Oh, it's funny you should say that, Mrs. Gabberly, because I got milk.
Here you are, Mrs. Gabberly. This ought to do the trick.
Oh, I can talk again.
Now look what you've done, Wallace.
And I'll have a few choice words for you tonight.
She's going to kill him. Mrs. Gabberly is going to kill Mr. Gabberly. And nobody will know. Oh, really, D-Mac? Oh, wicked. I'm very excited. It ain't going to be 5 minutes, though, is it? You're going to have to fuck around with your timer. You'll see. They'll all see. Well, here. Oh dear, Destroyer. Sorry to hear that, mate. Yeah, how is the competition going? What was I doing? I got distracted. I only hear once it's over. No time for distractions like texting me. Fair play, mate. Alright then, Mrs. Gabberley.
I wonder, Mrs. Gabberley, would you mind awfully if I, dip the handle of my golf club into your sticky nut butter?
If it'll help you with your detective work, help yourself. I want
Thank you, Podlord.
more to do with the stuff.
This?
Much obliged.
Sticky driver.
Now then, about the Ganges grip. I was wondering...
Pockets.
Hold it, the blinking club upside down. Give me that. The trick is to... Hey, think you can steal me secrets, do you? All right, take a gander at this. There now. Catch that, did you? What?
Why, yes. Yes, I did, officer.
Wallace. Take your picking club and bug off, Wallace. I haven't got time for all your shenanigans.
Much obliged.
He nearly swore. He nearly swore. Making the cop angry shouldn't make me this happy, should it? Shitnanigans, indeed, Podlord. It's fun though. It is. Thank you very much for the follow, Rebecca 2015. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. Okay. Done that. Because of course.
Righty, O'Reilly. This is most irregular.
Oh, the Ganges grip.
I told you, Paneer, there's no such...
Yeah, I got you, Model. Ba-ba!
He's awesome and key. Talk about a holy fun.
And Mr. Paneer just goes straight back to playing snooker with no balls on the table. Alright, mate. You do you. I'm not going to judge you. As long as you're happy. Alright. Move, Duncan. You're in my way.
Gold key, gold lock. Looks like a match.
He's just invented Unix snooker. Well done, Model. He's always struck me as a few balls short of a pool table, to be honest. I like that one. I'm going to remember that one.
The porcelain key that will slide in the porcelain slot.
Oh my god, Monument! That is terrible and wonderful at the same time. Bloody hell, well done. Oh, that one got me. Oh, hey, look at that. We found it. It was there all along.
Well,
Who'd have thought?
it appears to be genuine.
So you see, PC clod. Prickly Thicket has a wee golf course after all.
I see. And where is this land exactly?
Right over the police station.
If you can't even establish that, gentlemen, I don't see how...
Gangway! Gangway! Used to be in reconnaissance, don't you know? Dab hand at topography. Let me see now. Bit of a ride.
That means he passed orienteering at school, doesn't it?
Bisecting the 11th fairway. Grove of oaks to the west. Interesting.
What is it?
Naturally, some of the landmarks have disappeared in the intervening years, but if my guess is correct,
No one thought to check behind the painting. I know, right?
precisely on the spot of ground now known as
62 West Wallace.
I bet you did, Monument.
And it's not just my house that's in danger. If Chairman McBiscuit gets his way, the golf course will end up covering most of the...
But I'm still jiggered if I understand why you're playing golf through the middle of town.
If I win the chairman's tournament, I'll be named chairman of Prickly Thicket, Mrs. Gabberley. It's only the club chairman who can call off the wrecking ball.
Why's the chairman's tournament got to be played here?
Well, as the deeds show, Mrs. G, we're standing on the site of the original Prickly Thicket golf course. You see, it's all very logical if you stop to think about it.
Is it Wallace?
Biscuit sinks his butt. Moving into 20 of the
Mr. Paneer is the best MC in the entire town.
Oh, I'm not chucking in the trilby just yet. I've still 2 holes to
Nothing
play
is
with,
logical.
and I've got one clear advantage. The greatest helper a golfer ever had. Me remote
Gromit's
auto
face.
caddy. Watch this.
Now it's logical. Everything's northern. Gromit is a mood. Yeah, Gromit is a fucking mood. Yes, the pants.
Give up you while you're still behind. Have you
Yep.
been humiliated enough?
Not by half.
Techno trousers, golf edition.
Well, let's make things interesting
Gromit.
at least. 2 holes left to play. The wee short hole starts here, and it ends right over there.
What a shock! Holy run for Chairman McBiscuit. He's on fire today, ladies and gentlemen. Now he strikers to the 18th tee.
The long hole starts
This is
right
peak
here.
Wallace and Gromit out of context. It really is. It really is. It's great. I love it. Oh.
Hey, Paneer,
I'm laughing so much I'm weeping a little bit. Damn.
let's see now. The 18th hole. Yes, that would be 62 West Wallaby Street.
I think I know why I couldn't remember the plot to this one now. Because it's fucking daft.
play 'em both at the same time.
Even in context, it's weird.
First man to
Yeah.
finish, pair of 'em wins the tournament. What do you see?
I say...
Yeah, definitely Rocket.
That's a very sporting offer. I accept.
Right then, afraid I haven't got time to hang around here. and
It's
watch
bonkers.
you.
It really is.
I've a victory party to get to.
And that's kind of great.
Just follow me back
Like-
to the 18th green, Paneer. You'll know what to
Wallace and
miss
Gromit
when
is at its
it's
best, in my
actually
opinion, when it's embracing the fact that it's fucking silly.
Which holes are we
And
tapping
often
first?
the same goes for point and clicks, so this works beautifully in my opinion. Okay. Use porcelain key with porcelain padlock. No, I don't think so. Game, do you need a nap? I can't right click to exit either, so
Let's give the short hole a try. That's going to be a tough shot.
A spectacular shot, ladies and gentlemen. Spectacularly bad, that is. Straight into the sewer. Another stroke of misfortune for the underdog Wallace.
Game, that's not a padlock. Yeah. Bit iffy. And we are best boy again. Fabulous. Let's see what that said. Oh, we can't because we're a dog. Okay, that's fair. Except for, you know, the whole Gromit reads all the time thing. But whatever. Whatever.
Nothing for it but to take the plunge, eh, lad?
And shock horror, you're not doing that for me. Oh, okay, no, you're coming with me.
It's dry down here, eh, Chuck? Now to locate the ball and chip it back out. Shouldn't be too difficult a task. Oh dear.
Shit. Gobbos. I've been in a mushroom-infested cave before. Nope. Let's get out of here. Fuck this noise. Did we take them both? No, we just took one. Time to set fires to the sewers, I guess. Yeah, a little bit. Gromit, if only I could read. Indeed, Destroyer. So that means we're going to have to go and deal with her.
And we're back, broadcasting live from the Prickly Thicket Chairman's
The fiancé.
Beautiful 62 West Wallaby Street. If you're just joining us, I'm Mr. Paneer. I'm here
Mrs. Twit of Wallaby Street.
We're on the green of the 18th hole. At least,
West Wallaby Street's very own Mrs. Bucket.
To be honest, we're having a right old to-do trying to
She's fucking terrible, Dammy. You've seen the previous episodes. She's awful.
Straight for the old P. 13 lengths southwest of the tree, it says. Maybe you're measuring with the wrong club.
There's only one official Prickly Thicket measuring club, and this is it.
Yes, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. The thrilling finale to a thrilling contest. Stay tuned and you won't want to miss a moment of the drama.
Oh, listeners, it isn't over yet.
Oh, okay, this is brilliant. I had completely forgotten about this.
There is the cup. That's the bird.
Gromit can't talk, but he can hold up a sign.
He's at about. He just. That's a good question. I better check on Wallace. Me listeners won't want to miss anything important.
Honestly, convoluted as this is, it's worth it to avoid Miss Flit. Yeah, it is. Okay, so Mr. Paneer's gone to 18th and final flag of ye golf course shall be found. 13. Grelbs or to use the unit of measure approved by our beloved founder Rory McBiscuit. The flag shall be found 1 length of ye official measuring club southwest of ye old oak tree. Okay then. Okay, so that's the instructions sorted out. Oh. I'm going to need something to get the spray from her. Say what you will about Wallace's eccentricities and his Tony Stark-esque hyperfixations, he's a good sport. He is. And he's also a good pet owner. He is
It's a beautiful day up here for the rest of us, ain't it?
a decent person.
Day for a golf outing. This is Mr. Paneer, broadcasting live from our very own town centre, bringing you every thrilling detail of play in the prickly thicket Chairman's doing.
Sad because it's all downhill from here. That was my magnum opus, my Sergeant Pepper's, my Mega Man 2. Oh no, I'm sure you'll come up with more great stuff, Monument, don't worry. He's good-hearted but also a cretin. I mean...
Golf in front, I'm afraid.
Mood.
Looking for a ball in this
I try...
patch is like looking for a needle in the
Who's he broadcasting to? I think he's just, like, broadcasting, not even, like, properly, but, like, to the town, using his tannoy, and that's it. Maybe they took it from, Monty Muzzle's, fair. Mr. Paneer is proto-streaming Chan. Oh my god. I prefer him to streaming Chan. Streaming Chan's a little bit abrasive for my liking.
Who knew he could fall as...
Okay.
Mushrooms?
Or it's beamed directly to Major Crumb's hearing aid.
Dear. Oh, it's only Gromit.
Do I look like a mushroom to you? Just scaring her on purpose now.
Heaven's name! Bad dog! Bad dog!
You killed me mushroom. Do I have to go get another one now?
There he is, and there's no polite
Oh,
way
no,
to
he is
say
actually
this,
broadcasting to the
down
radio.
in the sewer, flailing about with his clubs in the filth. And they called him the Rookie of the Year.
He probably did. He's a good radio DJ.
Down there.
Has she not run out of tears yet? Apparently not.
Just as I said it would, he's finally hit rock bottom.
And only I
She's incredibly dehydrated now.
Angel of mercy! I'm coming, my poor, addle-headed, golfing fool!
I'm sorry, Wallace. It was the only way to get your ball back.
Phrasing?
Indeed, Dammy. Agreed, Modhale. How do you think I feel? Yeah, exactly, Podlord.
Golfer Wallace, down there in the sewer, taking stroke after stroke. Back, back, back.
There is no way that the writers didn't know what they were doing when they wrote some of these lines. No way.
I tell you, listen.
Oh, there you are, Gromit. No luck down here, I'm afraid. If only these pesky mushrooms hadn't...
Wallace!
Miss Flint?
So it's true! You finally hit rock bottom! As great Aunt Prudence said you would! It had to happen, I know! Oh, so quickly! No matter, your angel of mercy has come for you. I will lift you from this place of degradation back into the light. I'll wipe your burning brow and nurse you back to health. I'll surround you with flowers and music and
Felicity, darling.
mushrooms.
Your saviour complex is showing. You might want to do something about that.
Get me out of here.
Oh, you
Can we use the pesticide on her? I don't think it works on her, unfortunately. Ugh.
come up to flat, love. I'll fix you a nice cup of tea.
Keep her up there forever, please.
What to make of that, lad? Do you?
It does indeed, Mod Hell.
Don't move the ball, Gromit. That's cheating.
You're a good egg, Wallace. Yeah, same monument. She drives me up the wall. I can't stand her. Right, she's in the flat now, which means that we can do whatever we like in our own bloody home without being told off. So let's do that. Mordale, you filthy bugger.
Wherever did she run off to?
Philately is fun. Ooh, spanner. Who don't love a good spanner? Right. Yep. More than likely, Tidders. Wallace and Gromit is actually based in Lancashire. Which is why there is a joke at the end of A Matter of Loath and Death when Gromit has a bomb. It's a riff on the 60s Batman joke. Gromit's got this big sort of comedy cartoon round bomb, and he's going to throw it out of one window, and there's like nuns with kittens, and there's another place he's going to throw it out, but there's ducks in a pond, and then he throws it over the Yorkshire border instead. Because of the whole red rose, white rose thing. But, you know, we can let them off. That's the one actual pot shot they've made at Yorkshire throughout the entirety of Wallace and Gromit's history. So I think they've done pretty well. Yeah, there's I think it's in the first one, in A Grand Day Out, as well. Wallace says, hold tight and think a Lancashire hot pot. And it's bombing Yorkshire, which is definitely a statement. Yes, it is, Bloodlord. Wouldn't want to blow up anything important. Indeed, indeed.
Forgotten by everyone, they grow and grow into giant alligators, 40 feet long or maybe longer. Could it be that our Wallace has been swallowed by one of these creatures of the Twilight Lagoon?
Oh dear. The game's struggling a bit.
So. And it's only his complete lack of golfing prowess that's keeping him down there so
Oh
big
shit,
and
it's
long.
2 o'clock, innit? Hang on. Yeah. Give me a second, folks. I'm just going to go to BRB. I'm going to get myself another drink, and I'm going to open my window because I think my computer's overheating a bit. So, everybody, go get yourselves a drink, have a little stretch. We'll be back in a minute.
the darkness, in the stench and the ooze, with naught but the steady drip, drip, drip of the sewer's horrible harvest, pouring from the pipes, pouring into the puddle what Mr. Wallace is standing in, burying his ball deeper in slime, and Wallace himself sinking, sinking out of sight, his spirits sinking with him. Who'd have thought that Sharon would have ended like this?
Hello again. I'm back. Turns out opening the window's not really done much because it's hotter outside than it is in here, so I've had to open my door a bit. I'm hoping that'll be enough. Nice, Destroyer. Nice. I noticed something whilst I was taking my little break about the background music. Fucking hate summer. Yeah, me too. It's bloody awful at the minute. It's so muggy. I'm pretty sure there is a bit in this background track that is actually just My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean. Oh, yes, please. Do want. Okay. It is really warm here. I need to get a proper fan for in this room. So I've been using the one from downstairs, but it's old and a bit knackered. Oh, Pudlord, that sucks. I hope it cools down a bit for you soon.
Shall I tell you? It's the commentator.
Okay.
The commentator, boy.
Oh, Mr. Paneer, that was terrible. We love you. Don't ever change. Right. Now, it's time for some magic. Yeah, he is, Penguin.
Well, it's about time.
It's in the cup, ladies and gents. Wallace has sunk his ball.
Oh yeah, I've had to take my gloves off because my hands hurt, but they're also really bloody warm.
You know, Gromit, I think I'm starting to get the hang of this game.
Oh, Wallace of the sewer, what is your wisdom? 235 over par, not bad. Yeah, that's about my golf game.
It'll take a good
Oh, that's good,
to get
Pudlord.
me all the way
Glad to hear
West
it.
Wallaby Street. Which one to choose?
Oh, shit. I need to do something down here first. Interact with everything. Only played golf once. Hated it. That's fair. I have only ever played like crazy golf or mini golf, which is a lot of fun. But I prefer pool, like Tidders says. Okie dokie, Rocket. You have a good time with your family. Thank you for being in the stream today. It's been great to have you here. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your Sunday. Take care, mate. That's fine. Yes, very true, Tidders. Okay. Done that. Done that. I have a golf handicap of 23. I don't know what that means, I've got to admit, Grox. Is that good? Is that bad? Okay. This is getting very traditionally point and click at this point, I think. Ah, I see, DMAC. Thank you. Okay. So that's the long hole. Golf clubs.
Ah, me blistering iron.
Twitch updated! Wicked! That's great news, mate! Oh, but I'm live still. Shit. Have you done the paperwork yet?
Play the ball from where it lies, I reckon.
Wicked. It's all done. Has your status been officially updated yet? Oh, for those that aren't aware of what I'm fucking talking about, let's just do this properly. Massive congratulations to Enumerate, aka DMAC, for becoming a Twitch affiliate. Really proud of you, mate. Your streams are fucking wonderful, and it is well deserved, my friend. It's only been, what, 9 years?
Any sign of the ball yet, lad?
Oh, shit. No, I shouldn't have come this way. And I was going to... Oops. Should have gone to the clubhouse. That's fine. That's fine. I can do... Or not.
Gromit, any sign of the ball yet, lad?
No, I'll find some way of letting you know when there is. Come on. There we go. Who knew that actually going live was required? I know, right? Yeah, I was totally gonna steal the first subscriber spot, but I'm live, so strong possibility I'm not gonna get to do that. Curses.
Fast and furious here at 62 West Wallaby Street. Relatively speaking, that is, for our current champion is intently.
Comp not going well, feels out of her depth. Oh no. It's her first time at Nationals though. Oh, that's brilliant though. Well done to her. Fucking Nationals are hard. You can be one of the first and still get that sub badge. I know. I was just being a shit because I wanted to be the actual first one.
Appears to be. Yes, ladies and gents, Wallace is having a dinner.
Yeah.
Once again,
The fact that she's made it to Nationals is achievement in and of itself. When I was still doing karate, I made it to Nationals once, and I got my shit kicked in really early on, and got I actually got disqualified.
He squints, he licks a finger
But
and tests the wind. He stoops to
I made it that far,
he calibrates
and
the angle of the sun's
I've obviously
rays.
had to stop doing martial
His
arts.
shoelaces are undone. He bends to tie his shoes.
But
Wait,
she's going to keep going,
much
which
out
means
of his pocket.
that next time
His keys, I believe. He picks
she'll
them
be
up
able to do
and
better.
puts them back in his
You
pocket.
know?
That were a
She will
good
feel like she's out of her
morning,
depth if it's the
gentlemen.
first time,
Oh, yes.
but she knows what to
And
expect
there's
next time
plenty
now.
more action to come in this afternoon's pretty
And she will
thick
kick ass.
chairman's tournament, so stay
I mean,
tuned
she still
and
could this
don't
time,
miss
you
a
know?
second of it.
Just because she feels out of her depth doesn't mean she is. Right. My opponent kept deliberately turning her face into my backhands because I had a misplaced backhand at the very early stages of the fight, and I caught her on the cheek, and I was warned, so I eased up on the backhands. But then every single time I did a backhand or a hook, she turned her face towards it instead of fucking blocking, which always really pissed me off. But, you know, it happened. Yeah, it was really fucking cheap. But it was my first fight at Nationals, so, you know. And I was the only person from my dojo that was actually allowed to partake in the sparring side of the Nationals. Everybody else had to do kata, so I take that as a win personally, that I even managed to do that. Sounds like Ip Man 2 when he gets made to box and keeps getting in trouble for kicking. I deliberately never kick in sparring matches unless I really feel like I need to. Or I didn't, I should say, because I was a machine gun kicker, and that generally hurts people, even when you pull it. Right, anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes, and there's plenty more action to come in this afternoon's Prickly Thicket Chairman's Tournament, so stay tuned and don't miss a second of it.
What? Tea time already?
Oh.
So it is, so it is.
I want the joke book, not the, Never mind. See, they were trained in the famed face-to-fist style.
My good man. Here's something for your effort.
But yeah, I was really disappointed that I got disqualified from that. But I made it there in the first place, and that was a good start for me. If I'd have carried on, I would have actually gone back at some point and tried again.
Appears to be, yes, ladies and gents, Wallace is having a dinner. Once again, he can't seem to make up his mind over which club to use on his ball. And if there's one area in which our Wallace has been ahead of the competition all afternoon, it's in the dithering stakes.
Seems after the cheap face blocks, a few machine gun kicks may have been in order, but I'm a vindictive sod. Nah, I wasn't gonna do more things to get myself disqualified. Like, I've got to admit, my experience... Thanks, Hair. My experience at that tournament has really changed the way I watch the Karate Kid movie. There we go. I had a hair tickling my nose. Like, he should have got fucking disqualified for the shit he pulled. You would not get away with that in a tournament setting. Contact or no. Really, they both should have done. Got the joke book. Off we fuck. Don't need anything else from here. So you're on the side of Cobra Kai. No, I am fucking not. Both of them should have been disqualified. Also, the Cobra Kai TV series, for anybody that's interested in that kind of stuff, is actually very, very good. It starts off a bit shaky and some of the language is a bit... yeah, but it's actually used to surprisingly good effect. And as a massive Karate Kid fan and an ex-martial artist, it ticks a lot of boxes for me. But it's kind of like if the Venture Brothers wasn't edgy, and if it was about karate instead of being like a Johnny Quest parody. Because Cobra Kai is about failure. Yeah, DMAC. It's a really great series. I really, really like it. And it embraces how silly it is as well. I've got a thing about things that are silly, embracing the fact that they're silly and running with it. Most stuff is pretty fucking silly when you think about it. And that's fine. Like, things don't have to be serious, and you can still enjoy them if they're not realistic. Okay.
Oi, Gromit! Any sign of the ball yet, lad?
Well, you've been here longer than I have.
What the? Wallace's ball? Oh, no. This hallway ain't big enough for the both of us.
Agreed, Tidders. Thank you very much for the follow, Ash Flaps McNulty. Damn, I've definitely been streaming too long. My mouth's running away with itself now.
Appears to be. Yes.
Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well today.
He's having a dinner. Once again, he can't seem to make up his mind over which club to use on his ball. And if there's one area in which our Wallace has been ahead of the competition,
Of course we're going to.
It's in the dithering stakes.
There you go, Mr. Paneer. Your other favourite pastime.
Oh, this is a good one. I say. Might surprise you to hear it, but I'm a scratch golfer and all.
You? A scratch golfer?
That's right. I write down all me good scores and scratch off all the bad ones.
Scratch off all the bad ones!
Okay, I like that one. Gromit's face. Yoink. Oh no. Let's
Now, which club to use? It'd help if I knew where the hole was.
Nope. Low hanging fruit. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
He licks a finger and tests the wind. He stoops to examine.
Exactly, Tidders.
And here comes Wallace, the keen as mustard challenger, hot on the
It's
heels
one
of our
length
champion.
southwest of the old oak tree.
Fast and furious here
Okay.
at 62 West.
Another reason why Mr. Paneer is the best. I love Mr. Paneer. He's one of my favourite side characters in this. My other one being Mrs. Gabberly, obviously, because she's brilliant. Right, where the fuck is the old oak tree? Oh, no, it's not. No. Do I actually have to... Oh, I do now. Bugger. Okay. I have to go somewhere because I decided to do that. So we'll just go back the way. Has it janked? No, it's not janked. My brain did more than anything else there, dammy. Right. The old oak tree, everyone. Which is, incidentally, the only tree I've seen in this game. So, I guess it makes sense.
What are you up to, lad?
Digging a perfect fucking 18th hole. My brain is nothing but jank. Fucking mood tidders. What Simonson said something along the lines of embrace silliness. A story is a spell that binds the audience and should only be broken by the end of the story, and maybe not even then. Basically, you're not above being silly and weird and eccentric. This is the lad who wrote Thor Frog. Oh, wicked! And yeah, exactly. Things are allowed to be silly. And you're allowed to enjoy them when they're silly. I know there's the whole thing about how if you're an adult you shouldn't like silly things, but we all fucking do. And who gets to decide what being an adult is anyway? Throg fucking rules, by the way. Agreed, Pudlord. I've seen quite a fair bit of fan art of Throg and a Loki Gator together, which makes me very happy. Okay. So we found the 18th hole. Wallace has got his ball. Which means he's all set to win. No, Tidder's not that kind of fan art. Excuse me a sec, folks. Ugh. Curse you, pollen. Okay, so I think we can just use any golf club. Where's Wallace? There he is. I do have some issues with the camera in this game, I've got to admit. Like, I'd like to be able to move the camera around so I can actually see things properly. You little fucker!
Hey, drop that. Do something from it.
Really, Destroyer? Or is this the really bad joke you've just seen? Please tell me this is the really bad joke you've seen. Brain the wee shy with the club. Use golf clubs with squirrel. Buttery squirrel at that. Oh, Destroyer. Oh, no. You get the bad joke button for that one. That was fucking awful. That were terrible. Oh, that sounds really cute, Pudlord. I need to pay more attention to Pet Avengers. I really do. It actually gives me life. Well, I'm glad you're happy, Destroyer. I'd be happier if my nose would stop running. Okay. We're so close to finishing this now. Alright then. Squirrels eat mushrooms? Oh, wicked tidders. I'm glad to hear it, friend. Mine aren't really doing the job, so I think I need to get different ones. Right, hopefully the little shit's not going to do that again, and we can just...
All right.
What's this?
Yeah, possibly Mod Hell. Hey look, the little shit finally did something good for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wallace has completed the 18th hole of the ancient but rediscovered prickly thicket course. And considering Chairman McBiscuit still hasn't even located the 18th hole, I hereby declare Horace winner of the
Oh dear. Duncan's had a bit of trouble finding the hole. And Gabberly goes wild.
Indeed it is. The long reign of Duncan McBiscuit has come to an end.
No wonder Misfit didn't like him.
No need to make a fuss on my account.
Oh, but there is, Wallace.
Oh, bless you, Wallace.
The entire game on the wireless. This is a new beginning for Prickly Thicket.
Aye, an era of peace and goodwill and justice for all. Right, Wallace?
Well,
I'm selling the club.
yes, I certainly hope so. As Gromit will attest, I've always been very Gromit.
No, you've not. You've always been very Wallace.
In the club, and you'll have to wait outside. Now,
Dick.
for my first official act as chairman...
3 trumpets for all?
No, Major Crumb. My first official act will be to tear up old roaring McBiscuit's deed and to save West Wallaby Street from the...
Hey, Brad, how you doing?
Of course, jolly good, jolly good. You carry on, Wallace.
Where is he? Where is that wee bogan bamblot?
You mean Chairman Wallace?
Steady
He's
now.
around the corner, tearing up the deed.
He cannot do that.
Oh, but he can. Tournament's over, and he won it fair and square.
What? You're forgetting...
Turning it
about
into
the
a strip
sudden
club.
Death round.
Death?
Aye, the round where I make sure he meets a sudden death. Let me at him.
Don't touch him.
Stop in the name of the law! I hereby serve notice for immediate closure. Aye, again, for violation of local bylaw number 682, which prohibits the feeding of Polyporus pilus, commonly known as the ball-shaped mushroom Tusciorus calinensis, or your common garden grey squirrel. And as the offence took place on Prickly Thicket property, I've no choice but to...
Lock it up, knock it down, and bury the remains. And we're here to see you do your duty.
That's right. Prickly Thicket has caused quite enough trouble.
kindly point me to the chair.
Oh, Brad, I'm sorry to hear that, friend.
Who's been mucking about with the oscillating fan?
Big hugs.
Don't oscillate no more.
Mrs. Gabbly's just here for the popcorn.
Anything important? Have I?
Well, I haven't actually...
It really is, Brad. It really is.
We're packed like a pressure cooker full of sardines, and I wanted to discuss our options before...
Discuss? Poppycock, are you a waffler or a leader, Wallace?
Well, that is
Wafflers waffle, leaders act.
This is just what Lancashire's like. It's stuck in the past even more than my local area. Getting your pot shots in now, ain't you, Tidders?
Things under control. I'm sure there's a simple way to deactivate the lock.
It's a sand trap.
This is where Wallace just snaps and enters a fugue state of violence. Yep.
No need to panic. I have an idea. But to put it into effect, I'll need to shift over to the window. Constable Dippins, would it be possible for you to shift over a bit?
It is indeed, Tidders.
Possible nor permissible under current building regulations.
Okay, so Wallace can't move into the empty space.
Major Crumb, could you slide into the empty space?
Flanking maneuver, eh? Brilliant strategy.
Constable Dibbins, if you can move over...
I'll give the orders here if you don't mind. And I'm ordering myself to move over.
And most of the town
You're
died.
right, Mr. Pannier. We could have avoided this outcome if you'd have chose a different candidate for membership.
You're in the club now, ain't you? Satisfied?
Keep your distance, young man.
Okay, so that's not going to work how I intended it to, because of her.
Could you
So
shift over a bit, Mrs. Gabberly?
I'll have a go.
you did beautifully,
Now,
Mrs. Gabberly.
Miss Flit, if you could simply shift your weight
She's not going to move.
into the empty space.
This is intolerable.
Oh no, she moved. Good. I feel like I'm going to struggle with Felicity as well.
Constable Tibbins?
Perhaps
It's the human sliding puzzle, Prime B. Welcome back.
Major Crumb?
One step ahead of you, Wallace.
Can I?
That's it. Move into striking range.
That's a no. Okay, back he goes.
Mr. Paneer, if you wouldn't mind sliding over.
Like this?
Welcome to England.
Pardon me, Mr. McBiscuit. Could you perhaps shift your weight over a bit?
I'd like to shift my fist onto your hooter for getting us into this scrape.
Dunk, please.
All right, lassie, all right. Hello.
Hi, Mike. How you doing?
Why'd you do it, Felicity? Why'd you want to throw me over for a numpty like Wallace?
I'm not interested in
Oh,
Wallace
dear.
anymore. I'm
Drama.
not interested in any man who golfs.
But I'd have given it up for you, lassie.
You would?
Aye, from the moment you first brushed me off, I kent you were the one for me. I tried to put my feelings into rhyme, but I'm nae good with words.
Your eyes are as deep as the murkiest love.
Oh dear.
Your teeth
Here we go.
are as straight as Blackpool rock.
You remember it?
Oh, of course I did. Your eyes aren't too shabby either.
God, I need something stronger than water for this.
Come a little closer. I want to give you a hug.
I don't believe you. Fucking hell, how am I going to do this?
Now, Mr. Paneer, if you move over, I know. Now, Mr. McBiscuit, if you could just move into that empty space.
Aye, the space next to you so's I can throw you.
Perhaps not then.
Okay. And I can't go there because of her.
Miss Flit, I wonder if you...
So
could
if I
just wiggle
move
over,
Felicity...
into the empty space.
Oh.
and then
Mr.
Duncan can go next to her.
Ah, shit, you're gaggy, I'm shifting.
He's so delightful. And then Crumb. And then Wallace can move forward one.
Mrs. Gabberly?
Say no more, Pat.
Here we bloody go.
Now, would you mind shifting over, Major?
No, no, no. I was aiming for Wallace there. Misclick. There we go.
Miss Flit, could you...
That's it. Move into striking range.
Fuck you, Duncan. I want to go home. I wonder if... no, can't do that. Maybe now that they've reconciled.
Come a little closer. I want to give
No.
you a hug.
Bring Dibbins closer. Let's put her at the back, put Duncan at the back. Let's try it this way, and there we fucking go.
Here we are. Oh, much obliged, everyone. Now I could put my plan into effect.
Honestly, if they'd just, you know, cooperate for 5 fucking seconds. And Gromit's just like, nah, mate. No dogs in the clubhouse. Sorry. Can't. But he's not, because he's a good boy. Hey, bub. Speaking of best friends, hey, buddy. You wanna come up? Go on then. Oh, you bugger. Yes, he does. Oh, cuddle pup. Well, shit. This is not good. Christ! That was a bad time for me to have to look away from the screen. Thanks, Torpor. I will give Porthos the treats and or scritches as soon as I am done doing this.
Help! Get us out of here! Help! Help, I say! Help! Help! Please, help!
Help! I'm trapped. I can't move my arms at all. Will you? No, not. Help! Please.
Oh no!
Help! It's Mr. Paneer here!
Okay, I'm gonna have to do this the other way.
Help!
There we go.
Somebody there! Somebody help us, please! Gromit! Help! Help anybody! Anyone there?
There we go.
Help! Help! We're in a terrible situation here!
Welcome back, guys, stands.
Help us, please!
Oh, jeez. I hope everything's okay and you haven't lost or damaged anything doing that. Right, now I'm stuck in a corner and I'm not going to get battered out. Mwah. Thank you for the scritches for Porthos, Torpor. First time in a decade. Wow. Thank you for the scritches for Porthos, Niall. And Destroyer as well, thank you very much. What is this monster house? Porthos, Sweet Pea, I kind of need to use my keyboard. No, I know, you're adorable. And you deserve all of the pets, but I need to use my keyboard right now, okay? No. Please? No. Sorry, I'm dealing with another dog. Right. Where were I? Okay, let's go in here. Oh, that's a good boy. You have a cuddle. There we go. Good lad. Sorry if you can't see him too clearly. Now he's gone to sleep. Right.
Get us out of here! Help! Get us out of here! Help! Help, I say! Help! Help!
I like that the mage is helping out. I cannot stretch right now, Dammy. Oh, thank you for the scritches for Porthos Grox. Okay, now I can stretch. Thank you. Sorry, can't redeem that one when Porthos is on my lap, because he kind of stops me from being able to move. Okay, so we've got a cup of tea. I love that. Might come in handy. Finally, other people are trying to get us to help.
Help! Will someone open this door? We need some help. Will someone get us out of here? We're suffocating in here.
Oh, Help! I say! Oh dear! Oh, what a carry-on! What a kerfuffle! I say! Oh, help!
That works.
Help, somebody! We're
Right.
trapped! Ooh.
Alright, Mrs. Gabberly, we're sorting it. Give me a minute. Did that say it was a ball washer? Yes, it did, Brad. For golf balls. Are you getting down or not, mate? Because you're acting like you want to. Go on, if you want to. Shit, where was I now? There we go. Now I can focus again. Oh, I've done that. Alright then. No, no, no. You were supposed to take the club, not... I don't know, Tidders. There we go. There we go.
Get us out of here! Help! Help, I say!
Gromit, fuck this, burn the club down. Yeah.
Help! I'm trapped. I can't move my arms at all.
There we go.
Help! Please!
Help! It's Mr. Paneer here. Please help us. We can't get out.
Help! Help! Is anybody there? Somebody help us, please!
No dogs in the fucking club, eh?
Help anybody! Anyone there?
See ya.
Help! We're in a terrible situation here. Will somebody help us, please? Help!
Fine, I'll open the door. Just to stop you from screaming.
Thanks, lad.
It is, isn't it, Brad?
For a fine thing, but that was a bit too close.
I'm not sure anybody in there is your friend, Wallace. I'm sorry.
Then you meant what you said in there about quitting Prickly Thicket.
For you, a little sprig of healing.
Just a second, Felicity. I don't think I've been introduced to this young man.
Romantic.
Sand bath, most invigorating. Cleans out the pores.
I'm glad you've had a good time, Clockwork Penguin. Good luck with your shopping. I hope it goes well and you manage to get everything you need. I will be finishing up shortly because we're at the end of the game now, so...
And I've heard a certain
yeah, it's been great to have you here.
may be reopening soon too.
Welcome to the channel.
Well, old chum, I'd say golden retrievals for professional investigation.
Mrs. Gavley seems like a good friend, as does the Major and Mr. Paneer. Yeah.
This is rather awkward for me to say.
To be fair, you're right there,
I
Puddle.
know your feelings about me.
Oh, you do?
You see, in the
Disgust?
adversity, I've discovered that my heart belongs to another.
Yes. Righto.
So,
Fuck.
please, don't say anything to prolong our agony. I must therefore return this to you.
Oh, heck, lad. That's 2 close shaves in one afternoon. I don't know about you, but I could murder a
Oh no, how heartbreaking. Yeah. Disgust, fear, nausea.
Time for some cheese, methinks, Gromit. What do you fancy, lad? Edam or Wensleydale?
Beautiful. And that, everybody, was Wallace and Gromit's Grand Adventures, 2009 4-episode Telltale point-and-click adventure. Yes, very sad. Anyway, yeah, exactly, Bread. I hope you've all enjoyed this. It's been really nice to revisit it after so long, because I haven't played this since 2009. It's a really enjoyable time. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been really, really nice to revisit it and to get to sort of chat to you folks about not only this game within Telltale's sort of catalogue, but also about Wallace and Gromit in general, and about a little bit about Yorkshire, and I suppose Lancashire as well. And the cheese puns have been great. Yeah, this is definitely, in my opinion, one of Telltale's hidden gems. Everybody knows about The Wolf Among Us. Lancashire, begrudgingly. Yes, Tidders. Everyone knows about The Wolf Among Us. Everyone knows about things like the Minecraft story mode. But somehow this, in amongst everything else, just got forgotten about. And it's such a shame, because it's a fucking treasure. Or at least I think it is. And I hope some folks, at least in chat, if not all of you, have been able to find that little spark of joy from this. Because it's so much fun. It's been a lot of fun to play, even when it's Lancashire isn't real, isn't it? Exactly, Modale. You see, you say that, Prime B, but it does. Like, would you believe Wallace and Gromit is actually very, very popular in places like Japan? It's been translated into many languages. But I think the issue is that it doesn't have particularly big American appeal. Because it's really popular in Europe. It's really popular in sort of Australia, New Zealand, Japan, China, that neck of woods. But it's not as popular in America. And with Telltale being an American... Oceania. Thank you, Pudlord. I always forget the proper word. And with Telltale being an American company, I think that's part of the problem. Like, they did this with Aardman, with Aardman's blessing. And they've done a fucking brilliant job of it, in my opinion. But their primary base at this point in time was America. Their primary customer base was America. So I feel like maybe it just... if it had been released slightly later, then it might have gotten a bit more of a following. But yeah, it grand little series. I'm more than willing to believe that Wallace and Gromit is responsible for like half of the stereotypes about British people. No, not really. The original A Grand Day Out short was basically a replication of Nick Park's University stop motion video. He had this idea for a story about a Lancashire man and his dog. And that's where it spiraled out from. And all of the things that you see in Wallace and Gromit, I know you said you've not got any experience with Wallace and Gromit, but the short films and the feature-length film as well, to be fair, the things that you see in that are aping stereotypes of like sort of rural Yorkshire, Lancashire, and just generally what it's like in the modern North. Which is fab, in my opinion. I really like it. It feels like home to me. But those sort of stereotypes that people have about England in general are... Yeah. You knew what I meant, Modale. You knew what I meant. Yeah. So, what did people think? Come on. Give me your thoughts. Where Rabbit is one of those traditional New Year's films here in Germany. Really, guys, the Sands? That's wicked. Loved it. Always up around the holidays. That is fab. Bloody good. Fun. Loved it. I'm so glad to hear that. It's Wallace and Gromit. I've got to love it. Mood. Best point and click. I am so glad you've all enjoyed it. I really am. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed watching it, Dammy. So, I got back just in time. Welcome back, Rocket. I hope you had a good time with your family. They really captured the spirit of the original films. They did, didn't they? And I think... I'm going to say it again. I know I've said it a few times, but seriously, props to Ben Whitehead for the work he did as Wallace's VA in this. It must have been so fucking daunting to go from voicing Wallace on a fucking alarm clock to doing a 4-episode point-and-click game. Where you are the Wallace, you know? I can't imagine how daunting that must have been for him. And he did a really good job. There's a couple of occasions when I've gone, it's not Peter Sellers. But that hasn't detracted from my experience. And I hope it hasn't detracted from anybody else's either. Yeah. On mobile data right now. Yeesh. Well, I'm nearly done, Rocket, so you'll be able to save your data soon. Can't say I really noticed. I watched Wallace and Gromit quite obsessively as a kid, and it's a thing that I will binge watch all of the films whenever I'm not feeling very well, and also at Christmas as well. So I watch them quite a lot, so I've gotten used to the sound of Wallace. So I notice the little things. But again, it doesn't detract from my experience, in spite of the fact that I have obsessively watched Wallace and Gromit ever since I was a child. So yeah. Right. So that's the end of Wallace and Gromit. I know I normally do a poll, but I got a copy of Later Alligator for my birthday last month, which I really want to play because it looks really cute. So instead of putting a poll up to see what folks want me to play next for point and clicks, I will be playing Later Alligator next weekend. I hope that's okay with everybody. Right. I think, considering it's now 3:28, it's about time I buggered off, innit? So, first things first. Rigging will have to wait. Massive thank you to everyone that's come along today. Welcome to the new followers. Thank you to all of my followers, my subscribers, folks that cheer, folks that donate, folks that signal boost. Thank you to Tidders, as always, for being an absolutely excellent mod. Exclamation mark tip goth if you want to chuck some money over to Tidders for being fucking brilliant. I need to do the giveaway, so anyone that wants to enter the raffle, you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a little wait for the lag. Giveaway is closed. Congratulations, Tidders, you have won a copy of Fractured Minds. I will send you your code after the stream. Let's see who we've got that is live that we can go and harass. Who have we got? This is all well and fair. For once, it actually bloody is. We don't really have anyone at the minute. Does anybody have any recommendations for who we can... Goth 1, that's rare these days. I know, right? Does anyone have any recommendations for who we can raid? How soon is soon, Destroyer? Because I will quite happily raid you, my friend. In the next 5 minutes. Okay, I hate to be an arse, but I don't really want to hang around on my ending soon screen. Okay, no, okay, fine. If folks want me to stick around and chat, we'll do that then. I will wait until Destroyer tells me that he is live. Which is weird. I'm not used to having time to chat when I'm doing this. I'm usually, you know, really close to somebody else's stream starting and just like, oh shit, I must rush. So I have nothing prepared, oh god. I take my hat off because I'm warm, but then you'll see me hat scrambling now. Don't worry about it, mate. You take the time you need. Just let me know when you're ready to go and we'll come get you. Depends on how long it takes me to set up on days I can stream. Yeah, true. Makes a nice change of pace, doesn't it, Hobby? I guess it does, yeah. It's weird. Oh, gosh, I really don't know what to talk about though. So, while we're waiting, folks, please feel free to ask some questions, because I am at my depth. So how about them butts, eh? Yeah. Butts are cool. How's the Squig Haven going? So I've actually got some squigs on my desk at the minute. I've got 2 squigs left to prep for painting, and then all of my squigs are ready to just be painted. But tell you what, if I I'll go here. Now you've got a better view of my camera, and Porthos has obviously attacked the shelf at some point because Porthos cam is now super fucking wonky. Oh well, no what I can do about that right now. How about them dildos? Indeed. So, there is one of my little squigs. I know the camera's not great. This is why I use the other camera for Hobby Happy Hour. These squigs, as you can see, they've got quite a fair bit of green stuff on them because some of you will already know this. I was sending a parcel to Snipe and Wib, and in that parcel there were a couple of grots that I promised to send Wib at some point. But I put them in the Squig herd box to keep them safe, and forgot that I'd left the faces for some of my squigs and the instructions for assembling my squigs in the box. So I had to get Wib to send them back to me so that I could finish assembling my squigs. And he actually found some spare squig faces from a different set that he'd got knocking about and sent them over as well, along with a little attack squig, which is now sitting in the cabinet waiting to be painted. So I decided, because he'd sent me these really cool faces, that I would make some customised squigs with different faces to the usual squig herd faces. So I spent most of yesterday afternoon just sort of green stuffing them and painting their tongues the right colour so that I didn't have to try and get my brush through their teeth and stuff like that. But yeah, they're coming along nicely. I haven't done much in the way of scenery yet. There's a chicken run game? I did not know that. Did the cop get canned? No, the cop did not get canned, though he did get sandbagged. In a way. Preston Tidders is the name of the dog from A Close Shave. Gromit is Solid Snake. Yeah, Gromit's very definitely Solid Snake. It's a stealth platform. Oh my god, I need to play that. Do I still have Cold Ditch on my shelf? So, fun other Aardman fact. I don't seem to have the book on my shelf. It might be in storage upstairs. Chicken Run is a Aardman animated feature film. It was their first feature film, if I'm not mistaken, about chickens trying to escape from the farm that they're on, where they're turned into pies. Star-studded cast, very well animated, as everything that Aardman does is. But it's actually, and a lot of people don't realise this or know this, based on a short story. It's a children's book called Escape from Cold Ditch. First and still the most successful stop motion film ever made. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, very fucking subtle. Isn't it based on the Great Escape? You see, the Great Escape is basically Escape from Colditz. Escape from Cold Ditch is literally chickens in a Colditz style chicken farm trying to escape. Just gone live on stream, starting stream for a bit of buffer time. Cool. Brilliant. Yeah, so everyone says it's the Great Escape with chickens, but it's actually Escape from Cold Ditch. Yeah, Great Escape is based on another camp, but it's the same basic premise is what I meant. It does have a lot of references to the Great Escape in it, yeah. Right. So, Destroyer is live. We're going to raid Destroyer. But first, let's go to the actual ending screen. There we go. Right. There we go. Did it work? It did work. Cool. And we'll play you out with some Wallace and Gromit golf music. Yeah, again, massive thanks to everyone that's come along today. This has been a lot of fun for me, and I hope it's been as much fun for you all. And I know I've done the spiel once already, but yeah, thank you to my followers, my subscribers, people that donate, people that cheer, people that signal boost. Thank you to my mods. And thank you to all the folks who chat and those who lurk in chat as well. It's great to be able to have those conversations with you, but it's also great to just have people here and you be enjoying the content that I'm putting out. It's been really humbling to have you all around just listening to me ramble about shit. So thank you so much. I will be back on Wednesday with a very special Hobby Happy Hour because it will be 1 year of Hobby Happy Hour, though I don't know what I'm doing yet. Still need to figure that out. And until I see you next, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, wash your fucking hands, and go say hi to Destroyer for me. Bye, folks.